And welcome everybody as we are over on Behind the Arc Basketball on YouTube. Thanks so much everyone for being a part of the channel tonight. We got a great matchup in store for college basketball action. The number 13 Memphis Tigers bringing along the number 1 recruiting class from the class of 2019 here over to take on the number 14 team in the nation, the Oregon Ducks. Should be a fantastic matchup in the Phil Knight Invitational. What is good, guys? Thanks so much, Ryan. Thanks so much, Zachariah, for being a part here of the channel as I'll be calling play-by-play of this matchup tonight. Should be a really fantastic matchup here with these two teams. The whole bombshell that dropped on Friday with James Wiseman, man. All the news going down with the number 1 recruit from the class of 2019. That would be James Wiseman, as this bombshell dropped on Friday night. An hour before his matchup with the University of Illinois Chicago, the NCAA deemed James Wiseman to be ineligible, but he still continues to play after a restraining order against the NCAA. It's currently an ongoing process because the NCAA ruled that Wiseman and his family had allegedly accepted $11,500 from head coach Penny Hardaway during Wiseman's junior year of high school. That's according to sources right there. So they are still having James Wiseman play no matter what. Welcome in, guys, over to the channel. Hey, what is good, Vaughn? Thanks so much for joining me back here tonight on the stream. Zachariah saying that he's 5'7". He checked his weight. He's 270. Oh, man, there you go, dude. 12 years old and you're that size. All right, here we are tipping off in this game. What is good, everybody, as Oregon will get the ball first. Hey, welcome in, Old Head Deuce. Thanks so much, man, for joining me back here. The Ducks will get it back as they just tipped it off. The point guard, senior leader, Peyton Pritchard, brings it up the floor towards the right wing. Oregon bounce pass. Right baseline as we just started out the game. Oregon going to the bucket underneath. They pass it underneath the bucket, and that shot up and in. They get fouled, too. They'll go to the free throw line to shoot the and one. Francis Okoro striking first in this ball game. 2-zip the score. Oregon with a jumper at the left baseline by number 33, Okoro. He was part of the NCAA tournament team from last season, the Sweet 16 run, where they tallied off 11 straight games and took on Virginia. Here's the free throw at the line, no good. It gets rebounded here, and that one was by Wiseman of Memphis. Memphis with a pass at the left corner perimeter, dribbling now at the left elbow. They slung it over towards the right wing and pass it at the top of the key. Memphis slowing down the basketball now. 19:30 left to go in the first quarter. Memphis at the right wing, dribble, drive, right baseline. They fling it back outside into the hands of Lester Quinones. Quinones now with the basketball, dribbling here for Memphis. 19:15 left to go. Thank you guys so much. Deep three, left wing, and they hit it. Wow, Memphis dialing it up. They take the lead 3-2. Thank you guys so much for joining me. If you guys are part of this YouTube community, enjoy what I do, hit those thumbs up down below. Hit that subscribe button as well. Let's get this rolling tonight on the stream. Oregon with the basketball here at the right wing perimeter. We just started just a moment ago. Ducks with the ball, top of the key into the hands of Pritchard. Pritchard, spin move into the lane at the free throw circle. Passes, nice sweet pass to the right corner. They take a three, they hit it. Oregon draining the triple from the outside, 5-3 the score. Ryan predicting 500 subs will be hit tonight. We'll see, dude. If they won't be hit tonight, we'll see about tomorrow. Tomorrow I'll be doing a game at 7:30. Bounce pass inside, stolen away by Oregon. Pritchard with the basketball at the left wing perimeter. They pass this one off. Dribble drive, baseline, underneath the basket by Chris Duarte. Swings that one back outside, right baseline for Oregon. Passing it, top of the key. Open three, they take it, and it rattles out, gets rebounded by Memphis. Cannot show the game here for you guys because that'll be a copyright strike. I have it at the top of the description. Memphis with the basketball at the top of the key. Quinones passes that one off right wing into Precious's hands. Precious swings it back out left wing. Memphis misses it off the mark. Rebounded by Okoro of Oregon. Oregon with the basketball. They have it at the top of the key with Pritchard. Pritchard dribbling left elbow. As we welcome you guys over to Sportscaster as well. Swing it out top of the key towards the right wing. Bounce pass at the right baseline. Oregon with the basketball with Okoro. Okoro taking this man into the lane. Swings it back left wing over to Duarte. Duarte with the basketball for the Ducks. 17:35 left to go in the first. Duarte dribbling right baseline jumper. He takes it no good. Rebounded by Memphis. Memphis with the ball. 17.5 left to go in the first quarter. If you guys enjoy what I do, hit those thumbs up, guys. Hit those subscribe buttons as well. Oh, awesome. Thanks so much. So I saw that score with 8 seconds remaining. So thank you so much, Sports and Weather Alert, for the update. Kentucky just got upset by Evansville from the Missouri Valley Conference as Oregon dribble drive to the bucket. That one was out of bounds. Yeah, I was busy on Sunday night. Vaughn was saying. Yeah. So I was busy on Sunday night, so I wasn't able to stream that game for you guys. I actually went to a college game at Harvard. Harvard took on Ryan's team, Maine. And it was a close game at halftime, but second half, Harvard blew out Maine in the second half. Memphis with the ball with 17 minutes left to go in the first quarter. They have it at the top of the key now, dribbling for the Tigers. They swing it over into the hands of Quinones. Quinones passes deep three right wing. That one off the mark by Boogie Ellis. Offensive rebound, Memphis to the bucket. It gets tipped out of bounds by Oregon. Memphis will get it right back. Did I hear about YouTube's new terms of service? I believe I got the email on that. I didn't read it in full though, Ryan. But yeah, I did go to a college basketball game on Sunday. That was Harvard versus Maine. That jumper no good. Underneath the basket there by Memphis. Gets rebounded by Oregon. Oregon in transition. Right wing three. They take it off the mark. Gets rebounded. Offensive board. They're going to keep it. Open three. Top of the key. Off the mark again. Rebounded this time by Memphis. Tigers with the basketball. They're going to take it past the half-court logo. Hey, welcome in, Michael. He said he used to watch my channel when the Sixers were in the playoffs. Hey, thanks so much for being a part here, man. I appreciate it. Memphis with the ball now, dribbling top of the key. 16:20 left to go in the first quarter now. Tigers with the basketball at the left wing. And they pass that one over to the key. Gets stolen by Oregon. Oregon with a steal. Three in transition. Left wing. It's off the mark. Offensive rebound, though, for the Ducks. Ducks with the basketball. Right now, they turn it over. Memphis, steal, one-on-one, going to the bucket, they lay it up and in. We're tied up at 5. Welcome in, everybody, to the channel. If you guys are new, hit those likes, hit those subscribe buttons as well. Spin move into the key. Memphis playing defense, and they get the block. Getting the block in the low post by Wiseman, guarding an Oregon offensive player inside the key. Memphis with the basketball now. They swing it over underneath the basket. That shot goes up and in off the backboard. Memphis leads 7-5. 15:30 left to go in the first quarter right now. Oregon with the basketball off the inbound. Pritchard dribbling at the top of the key. He's working on one man now. Top of the key for Pritchard. Takes a three over him, and it rattles out. No good. Rebound by Wiseman. Wiseman grabbing the boards right now in this game. 15:20 left to go in the first for the number 1 2019 prospect. That jumper into the key by Memphis. Rolls around the rim, but an offensive foul called anyway, committed by the Tigers. So Oregon will get the ball back. 7-5 is the score right now. Yes, I did. I have a football channel. I'll post it in here in the chat. It's called Final Yard Football. Since we're on commercial break here, guys, I'll get to you guys in the chat here. So that's my football channel. I just posted it in the chat. It's called Final Yard Football. Also, you guys can check this stream out. Feel free to check this stream out over on that link as well. That might be a little bit ahead of what I actually am, because I think I'm delayed here in the OBS by 30 seconds. So the link that I just provided might be a little bit ahead, so feel free to check that out as well, like 30 seconds or so, depending on how they stream to each other. But welcome in, everybody, on Sportscaster right now as I'm doing play-by-play over there. Welcome in YouTube tonight. If you guys enjoyed my YouTube stream, hit those thumbs up down below. Let's get this to 10+ likes before the end of the first half here. So right now we're just on a commercial break. Let's go back to the chat. Right now I'll scroll up, see what you guys were posting here. Sports and Weather Alert. Welcome in, man, to the channel. He says, go Duke. We're now number 1. Congratulations. Evansville getting the W against Kentucky today. And go Oregon. There you go, man. What an upset. I cannot believe that Evansville beat Oregon. You know what else is shocking? Is that the DePaul Blue Demons, like the worst team in the Big East, have a 4-0 record right now. That is shocking, too. Old Head Deuce, welcome in, man. He's saying, great initiative. He likes hearing it from a real fanatic. Thanks so much. I appreciate that, my man. Vaughn saying that he's surprised that the Week 12 Sunday night game is flexed. Yeah, I'll check that out for you. So, Week 12 Sunday night football. We'll see what that one is here for you guys. Hey, Big Mike 38118, thanks so much for being a part here. Memphis fan over on the channel. We're currently on commercial break right now, guys. We're gonna get back to the play-by-play in a little bit. So yep, I posted my football channel down for you guys over there. Vaughn saying that he watched Rhode Island versus Maryland Saturday night. Yeah, it was a good game in the first half. Rhode Island was up by 12 points early on, but Jalen Smith and that whole crew from Maryland just way too good at the end of that game. Hey, thanks so much, Mike. I appreciate it. But yeah, looking at the update right now, Evansville beat Kentucky in that game. 67-64 is the final. So NFL flexed the Packers versus 49ers Week 12 game. Okay, they flexed that one to Sunday Night Football. That's going to be an awesome matchup. So they finally get the 49ers on some airtime here. What did I think of the Seahawks versus 49ers game? Man, that was ridiculous last night. That was just insane last night. I think it had 7 fumbles total, 5 fumbles lost in that game. That was crazy. Hey, welcome in, Michael. Thanks so much for being a part here to stream tonight on the play-by-play. Let's see what else we got. Lil Bean, welcome over to the channel right now. Lawson and Wiseman going up against each other. Pretty cool. James Wiseman, everybody in here for James Wiseman. He's done so well so far. Right now he's on the bench, though, in this game as we're right back to action. Oregon with the basketball here with 15 minutes left to go in the first. Ducks with the ball. They have it at the left wing perimeter, dribbling with Pritchard. Pritchard passes it down with over in the baseline underneath the basketball right now for Oregon. Let's go up here, trying to get it, and Oregon misses a shot. They get the shot. So that one's up and in for 2. 7-7 is the score as my computer froze in the shot. Memphis with the basketball. They have it at the left wing perimeter. Deep 3, top of the key. Memphis off the mark, hit the rim short, rebound by Oregon. Ducks with the ball now. They'll take it past the timeline with Pritchard. Pritchard top of the key here, dribbling that basketball. Working on one man, making his move, dribble drive into the lane. Nice adjustment, banks it home. Up and in for 2 by Peyton, the senior leader point guard of this squad for the Oregon Ducks. 14-20 left to go in the first. Ryan saying in the terms of service, something dumb about YouTube able to delete channels because they feel. That's so weird. That is very weird why they do that. That ball gets poked out of bounds in the Memphis jumper, but Oregon last touched it. We got 14:09 left to go on the clock, and Memphis will inbound this ball underneath their basket in just a moment. Michael betting Pritchard drops 20. Oregon gets the dub. We'll see, man. I think this is going to be a close matchup, but yeah, that will be pretty common here if Peyton Pritchard could drop 20. It's a pretty sweet player. Left corner 3, that one off the mark. Rebound by Pritchard. Pritchard passes that one over left wing perimeter into the hands of Mathis here for Oregon. Takes the 3 outside. They hit it. Oregon with the 3 balls. They are now up by 5. 12-7 to score. Memphis gets this one past the timeline. They do. So they are going dribble drive to the bucket. This shot, as they get fouled right baseline, Tyler Harris will go to the free throw line to shoot some shots. Close game with the Sixers versus Cav. Wow, that's awesome there. So close game. Always love close basketball games or so. Not too fun to call blowouts, but I do love to call close games. Both of the games last Tuesday were really close. Alright, we're going to have shots here at the free throw line. First one's up by Memphis. That one is good at the line. If you guys enjoy what I do, feel free to hit those like buttons down below. Hit those subscribe buttons as well as I call play-by-play here at basketball, NBA, college basketball, March Madness tournament over on my channel. I'll be back tomorrow as well with an NBA game for you guys around 7:30. That shot goes down. I believe I'm doing Clippers against Rockets tomorrow since that's the one that I'm able to access. Second shot goes up and in at the free throw line. It's 12-9. Pritchard with the ball takes it past the half-court logo for Oregon. Dribbling towards the right wing. James Wiseman already 5 rebounds, but he's in quite a bit of foul trouble with 2 early fouls. Pritchard at the free throw circle. Passes down and back over to Pritchard at the right wing. Oregon with the basketball into the hands of Pritchard. Dribbling on one man here, working his way to the basket. Swings it back outside. Open man. Shot fake. Oregon back outside left wing. 3. They take it. No good off the mark, as that is a miss by Chris Duarte. Gets rebound by Memphis. Memphis passes the timeline here with Alex Lomax dribbling lob pass at the right baseline into the hands of Precious Chihuahua with a dribbling at the right wing perimeter now for Memphis. Swings it back outside to Lomax. As we welcome you guys over to the channel, Lomax with the basketball for Memphis. 13 on the clock left to go in the first quarter. Dribble drive, passes this one back outside right wing. 3, Precious. Oh, and that one's not even close. Air ball on the play, rebound by Pritchard. Oregon with the basketball right now. They dribble right wing into the hands of Pritchard, top of the key. Pritchard slowing down tempo, 12-9 to score, Ducks up by 3. Pritchard with the ball, dribble drive, free throw circle, passes back outside left wing. Will Richardson with the ball now for the Ducks. Richardson passes over back to Pritchard. 10 on the shot clock here, 12.5 left to go in the first quarter. Pritchard, dribble drive into the lane, pass one defender, and gets it up and in off the backboard for 2, once again by Peyton Pritchard as they lead by 5. 12:20 left to go in the first quarter here. We'll get to the chat here in just a moment. Memphis going inside. They get fouled. So let's hear back to the chat with you guys right now. Vaughn saying Saturday Week 16 NFL games were announced today. Oh, wow, man. That's awesome. So I'm going to check that out when I do have a chance, Vaughn, because I'm curious to know about that Patriots game, where they put the Patriots versus Bills, because that one was a TBD if they put that one on CBS or NFL Network. Did I see the buzzer beater with Furkan Korkmaz? Oh, I did not. I'll have to look that up when I do have a chance, Michael, sometime. Alright, 14-9 to score. Memphis gets the inbound. They dribble at the top of the key here with Lomax. Lomax with the ball and passes this one over at the left wing. Memphis with the basketball, bounce pass, left baseline here for the Tigers. Dish it inside, left elbow jumper. And that one's no good by DJ Jeffries. Gets rebounded by the Ducks. Oregon with the ball as they pass the timeline. They have it at the free throw circle. Bounce pass inside. That ball gets poked up out of bounds. Last touched. We're going to see. I think it was last touched by the Ducks. So this one should be going back to Memphis here. But we do have a timeout on the floor. So right now, timeout on the floor. Thank you guys so much for watching as we are on Sportscaster. We're on YouTube tonight calling play-by-play. Oh, yeah, so tomorrow should be a really good game. Clippers versus Rockets I'll be streaming tomorrow. I think it's at 7:30 for you guys. Ryan asking, did I get any snow here? Yeah, we did get flurries up where we were. It didn't stick to the ground, though, so we did get snow. Looks like Ryan got rain where he was. Yeah, you guys are pretty much further south than me, and so you guys got rain. Up in, like, the mountains, though, New Hampshire, they got pounded with snow up there. I know, like, Albany and New York got pounded in snow. Vermont got a ton of snow. Lil Bean asking, how many seniors does Oregon have in their starting lineup? Let's see here. They got Pritchard, they got Shakur Juiston, and they got Mathis. So that is 3 seniors. So Pritchard, Juiston, and Mathis on the team. So 3 seniors for the Oregon Ducks. So I think that Colin Kaepernick will be back in the league. There were practices with him today. All that teams could watch. That's going to be interesting there. I feel like it's like a little bit too late in the season to have Colin Kaepernick back, even though he's been able to work out with teams today, which is interesting why, like, with all the backup quarterbacks they had in the NFL, this is something that they should have been doing around, like, September, once their quarterbacks went down there into early October. Now it's November. We're almost, like, halfway through November here. We're at week 11 of the season. So, week 11 of the season, and it's kind of late for somebody to get in there, and he's going to be sitting out week 11, like, anyway, and then week 12 is, like, a toss-up there. I do not live in Boston, actually, Michael. I live closer to Providence than Boston. I live, like, 20 minutes away from Providence, but I'm still in Mass. But, like, every single person who, like, is not around from the Mass area that, when I say that I'm from Mass, like, people think I'm just from Boston or something like that. But there's all different parts of, the state of Massachusetts. Alright, right now we're just on commercial break, everybody. 14-9 is the score in this one so far, as we're going to get back to action here in just a moment with the play-by-play calls. Oregon was favored in this game by a 4-point favorite. If you guys are new to the channel, hit those thumbs up down below. Hit those subscribe buttons as well here on the stream. We have 11:48 left to go in the first quarter in this game right now. James Wiseman with 5 rebounds. No points, though, but he has 2 fouls at the moment here. As Oregon gets the ball off the inbound, they lay it up and in for 2. Just like that, a quick 2. 16-9 to score. Memphis. With the ball, they swing it off. Left corner 3 is open. Takes it. That one's an air ball. We've had a couple air balls so far by the Tigers today. Oregon with the basketball off the rebound. They have it at the right wing into the hands of Mathis. Mathis passes left wing into the hands of Pritchard now for the Ducks. Bounce pass over at the left baseline underneath the basket. That one gets knocked out of bounds. Will Richardson dribbling low post. Kicked out of bounds by Memphis. So Oregon will get it right back. Who do I think will win? I think it's going to be really close in this game. Really, really close here. I'm going to go with the experience for this game. I'm going to pick Oregon in this game for the experience. Lob pass at the left baseline. Back in their way. Jumper to Key. That one rolls up and through. It is good for 2. 18-9 to score. James Wiseman also in foul trouble right now as he is sitting on the bench at the moment for Memphis. That's not a good sign as he's the leading scorer on the team. Right baseline. Jumper. That one goes in. Up and in by DJ Jeffries for the Tigers. Now the double-digit points. 18-11 to score. Hey, no problem, Michael. Yeah, so I am a Boston sports fan here on the channel. So, yeah, I live like a half an hour away from Gillette Stadium. So, the Patriots are actually the closer team than the Red Sox because I'm like 50 minutes away from Boston. Oregon with the basketball top of the key. They swing it over left wing into the hands of Richardson. Takes a 3. That one off the mark, and it rolls at the top of the backboard as that one will be out of play. So, Memphis will get it right back. 10:38 left to go in the first quarter here. Good start for the Ducks, though, in this game right now. Welcome in, everybody, to the channel tonight as well, calling play-by-play. It's great to have everybody on here tonight. We'll gain more, hopefully, in the course of this game. Memphis with the basketball at the right baseline, as they have it into their hands, working on one defender. Right baseline for Jeffries. Dribble drive, swings it back outside left corner three. Memphis takes it, and it's off the mark. Battle for the rebound. Defensive rebound by Pritchard. Pritchard grinding that one, comes away with a board. Passes up the court to Mathis. Swings it over, right corner three. They take it. Oregon hits it. Oregon on fire right now, hitting a couple big shots from behind the arc. It's 21-11. 10 minutes left to go in the first quarter. 9-2 run by the Ducks in the last 3 minutes and 49 seconds. And that is an offensive turnover by Memphis on the offensive foul. So Oregon will get it right back as Memphis turned it over at half court. Lil Bean still having faith in Memphis. Yeah, hopefully they can keep this a close game. They're one of my sleepers, though, for the tournament. Like, once they're able to put the pieces together, this is like the most talented team this season in college basketball. Belongs to this Memphis Tigers team with all these young players here. 3 5-star recruits and the 1 4-star recruit that they got from 2019. Oregon dribble drive to the bucket. They got fouled on the play, though, with 9:41 left to go here in the first quarter. How do I feel about Al Horford and Kyrie leaving? Kyrie leaving, actually, it seems like I don't mind Kyrie leaving at all, as that jumper goes down into the key. It was like a lot of problems with their chemistry when Kyrie was on the team. Like, they wouldn't share the ball, and he didn't really have like that leadership aspect on the court as Memphis has this basketball here. Al Horford, though, has leadership on the court now, and he was the veteran of the team. He was the soul of the team. That jumper in the key, it goes up and in by Memphis to make it 23-13. That was a tough one, losing Horford, and that is a hole for the Celtics right now that they are going to have to fill in throughout the season. Oregon with the basketball, dribbling left wing perimeter, and they pass it over towards the right wing into the hands of Mathis. Dribble drive over to the rim, passes back out to Pritchard. Pritchard at the left wing perimeter right now. As Pritchard has a left baseline, falls down, and that is a travel. So right now, that was a travel, 23-13 the score, 8:53 left to go in the first quarter. Yeah, that video last week almost got like 3,000. That was crazy. That one blew up with everybody in the channel. Vaughn saying here, Memphis has a good football and basketball team. Yeah, they're good at football this year too. For college football, they were on the national spotlight on Saturday Night Football. Not last week, but the week before. They swing it over at the left corner. Memphis takes the three from the outside. That one off the mark. Offensive rebound, though, for the Tigers. They put it up. That one banks home off the backboard, up and in for 2. Trying to make this a game. It's 23-15. 23-15 the score right now as Oregon gets the ball off the inbound. They take it past the half-court logo. Pritchard dribbling top of the key. Now he passes it towards the right wing perimeter right now into the hands of Pritchard once again. They swing it back towards the right wing here. Dribble drive over to the basket. Oregon, nice reverse layup. They lay it up and in for 2. Memphis with the ball top of the key. They put up the shot at the top of the iron. That one missed. Rebound by Oregon now defensively. Oregon with the ball at the left wing. They dribble over at the left wing perimeter. Pass over. Shot fake Richardson. Passes this one inside. Trying to back their way. A Coro jumper. That one off the mark. Rebound by Memphis here. Memphis with the basketball. They're down by 10. 7:40 left to go in the first quarter. They put that one up. No good, but they get the offensive board underneath the basket. Memphis. That one a block, but blocking foul on the play by Oregon. So it's going to be 2 shots coming up at the free throw line. So Vaughn saying here, Oregon #1 in women's basketball. Okay, so yeah, I don't really follow that much women's basketball. Okay, so he thinks that they're #1. Interesting there. I would think that would be somebody like UConn or something like that. Who's my favorite college football team? When I was a kid, I always liked Oregon when they used to play. Like, the quarterbacks growing up, Jeremiah Masoli, who was it? Darren Thomas took them to the national title game. I've always liked Oregon in their cold jerseys growing up or so, but I'm not even from the Oregon area. I'm all the way on the other side of the U.S. here. But yeah, right now we're just on commercial break, everybody. We're going to head back into this game in a little bit. So right now, I'm going to update you guys for the leading scores in this game here at the moment. Let's take a look here, see what we have. at the moment. So leading scorers for Memphis, we'll go through that first. James Wiseman with 0 points. Well, he's not the leading scorer, but I'm just going to update you guys with Wiseman. No points and 2 personal fouls so far in the first half. With a block, though, he has 5 rebounds in this game. He spent a lot of time on the bench, though, during this one. As far as Memphis, their leading scorer is 4 points. That's Damian Bowe right now. And then Oregon in this game, 6 points by Shakar Houston. He is the leading scorer at this point of the game. Oregon's hit three three-pointers so far. Chris Duarte with a shot that he connected. Anthony Mathis with one, and Will Richardson with another one. Peyton Pritchard with 4 points and 3 assists. So right now we're just on commercial break, everybody. Hey, welcome in, Elite Clan. Thanks so much, man. I appreciate it, dude. Yeah, if you guys are new here to the video, hit those thumbs up down below. Hit that subscribe button as well. Clutch. Hey, welcome in, Clutch. Thanks so much. So he's saying that he heard James Wiseman's going overseas. Alright, I didn't hear anything about that, but I'll check when I do have a chance here. But Clutch was also saying here, Wiseman ineligible for the rest of the season. Yeah, that's what the NCAA deemed, but James Wiseman is still out there playing on the court. Yeah, so Wiseman is playing tonight. Wiseman is playing on the court, so it's basically like a screw you to the NCAA that they deemed Wiseman ineligible, and that he's still playing right now. So this could possibly, if further investigation happens and it is indeed found out that Wiseman's family accepted that $11,500 from the head coach Penny Hardaway, there could be possible suspensions by Hardaway, possible NCAA tournament ban, vacated wins and stuff like that from Memphis, and scholarship reductions possible. There's tons of stuff that could drop down like this for the booster that he got. So what is good, guy? Thanks so much for being a part here of the channel. I'm doing great, Elite Clan. Welcome in, man. Thanks so much. Hey, welcome in, William over to the channel. He thinks that Wiseman will be cleared. Yeah, it's an interesting situation. We will see. This is dating back to his junior year. I was just reading up about it today. So his junior year of high school. Okay, Elite Clan is Danny. Welcome in, man. Thanks so much for joining me. Oh, wow, Michael updated me here. Joel Embiid got a game-winning dunk. That's awesome, yeah. So I know you were telling me that game was close, but wow, that's awesome for you, man. Alright, we have some shots coming up at the free throw line. 25-15 to score. One shot here by Memphis. The first one goes down by DJ Jeffries, as it puts it back to a single-digit lead here by Oregon. 25-16 to score. 7:37 left to go in the first quarter. If you guys enjoy what I do, hit those thumbs up. Let's get this to 10 plus likes before halftime. Hit that subscribe button as well. Second shot, that one goes in as well by Jeffries. It's an 8-point game. Oregon with the basketball as they put it into the hands of the point guard Pritchard. Pritchard inside the backcourt right now with 7.5 left to go in the first quarter. Takes it past the timeline, and he passes it over towards the right wing. Into the hands of Mathis. Mathis puts it into the hands of Pritchard. Top of the key for Pritchard. Back to the left wing into the hands of Richardson. Back to Pritchard once again. Pritchard puts that ball into the hands here of Duarte. Duarte, dribble drive, spin move inside the lane. Bounce pass over the left wing into the hands of Walker. CJ Walker, jumper to free throw circle at the buzzer. No good. Offensive rebound underneath the basket. They put it up. They hit it. 4-2. Chris Duarte off his own offensive rebound. Puts it up and in. Banks it home off the board. Memphis with the basketball as they're down by 10. 6:50 left to go in the first quarter here. Memphis calling out the play. So they're down by 10. Dribbling towards their right. They pass it over. Swings it towards the left wing. Lob pass inside the key. That one tipped and stolen away by Oregon. Oregon with the basketball, and we have a travel. Travel by the Ducks as they were trying to clear that one from the backcourt with a lot of pressure by Memphis. Alright, back to the chat here for you guys. Elite Clan. Oh, I don't have Snap, man. I don't have Snapchat, dude. I'm going to post a link for you guys. Feel free to check me out on this stream as well for you guys right now. Feel free to check me out on Sportscaster. That link actually might be like 30 seconds ahead of YouTube, so check that out too. Alright, Memphis with the basketball. Right baseline jumper to get fouled on it. We have 6.5 left to go in the first. Yeah, that's what everybody's saying here, Elite Clan. People have told me in the past about ESPN. Hey, thanks so much. Welcome in Mason over to the channel. Commentating skills are nice. Next to Stephen A. Smith. Thanks so much, dude. I appreciate it. Hey, no problem, Michael. Feel free anytime. I'll be here throughout basketball season calling play-by-play. I'll be back tomorrow, Rockets versus Clippers. As Memphis tried to dribble inside a low post, we have another whistle. They got that shot off the backboard up and in, too. Hey, welcome in, Patrick. Thanks so much for joining me back here. How did I feel about Kentucky versus Evansville? Man, that was a shocker there. Evansville pulling out the W against the #1 team. That is a huge, huge shocker, dude. I did not expect that at all. I thought Kentucky would blow them out by 40. That team's from, like, the Missouri Valley Conference, too. So that was just a stunner there. Like, anything could happen in college basketball, honestly. And that one just showed you tonight. That shot at the free throw line, that one is good. By Memphis, it's a 7-point game. We had a big upset a couple of days ago. It was Friday night. Merrimack College, a Division I school now, their second game at the D1 level, beat Northwestern from the Big Ten Conference. That was a huge upset by Merrimack, transitioning over from D2 to D1. Oregon with the basketball. They're up by 7 here, dribbling at the top of the key. They put it into the hands of Pritchard. 6:10 left to go before halftime. Ducks with the ball now. Pritchard swings it over left wing perimeter. They pass it. Left corner 3. They take it with Richardson. He is off the mark. Offensive rebound. Oregon up top. No good. Tip in. That one gets tipped up, but we have a foul committed on the play. We're going to check to see who this foul is on. I believe it's on Memphis. Yeah, so Memphis foul. Oregon will shoot some shots at the free throw line. My favorite football team is the Patriots. So I'm from Massachusetts, by the way. I'm like half an hour away from Gillette Stadium. 27-20 to score. 6:03 left to go. Free throws coming up at the line by Oregon. First shot, that one no good, as it hit the top of the backboard and out. So that's number 13, Chandler Lawson at the free throw line. The freshman from Memphis, Tennessee, but he's playing for Oregon. Second shot, Lawson shot. That one goes down. It's an 8-point lead by the Ducks. 28-20 now. Thank you guys so much for joining me on the stream. If you guys are new to YouTube, hit those thumbs up down below. Hit that big red subscribe button as well. Turn on the notification bell if you really enjoy what I do, as I call play-by-play of basketball. Memphis misses a 3. They follow up their own rebound as they get it up into the lane. They bank it home off the backboard for 2. Oregon, full court pass underneath the basket. Lay it up and in with a speed by the Ducks in transition. 30-22 to score. Memphis with the ball. A lob pass over the top. That ball deflecting the key goes back to Memphis. Bounce pass over. Right baseline. Memphis swings it back outside. That one's stolen away. Oregon 2-on-1 fast break here for the Ducks. Trying to run it. Gets past one. Layup into the lane as he gets it. And the foul. I think the foul was called before the shot, though. The refs will clear off the shot, but Addison Patterson will go to the free. Let's see here. Will he? Addison Patterson did get fouled on the play. It was before the shot, though, as he blew past the Memphis player in the lane. Oh, they're going to say, wow, they're going to say offensive foul. So Addison Patterson took too many steps in the lane. So they're going to reverse this to Memphis. Memphis ball, swinging over at the left wing. Now they dribble drive inside, pass it back outside. Top of the key here for the Tigers. They hit it. Draining down to 3 with a triple. It's a 5-point game. 30-25, 5:12 left to go. Ooh, we have an injured Duck. Injured player for Oregon inside the key. That is Chris Duarte, who is down, holding onto his knee area, as we have 5:12 left to go in the first quarter here. Chris Duarte is down, guys. He's a junior for Oregon, averaging 11.5 right now this season. Chris Duarte dropped 16 points in the season opener for the Ducks, as he is in clinching pain to that right knee. That is not a good sign. I do not play Fortnite. So I do not play Fortnite. I'm 24 years old. I don't really play that much video games because I have a full-time job. I do commentate full NBA games when I do have a chance. So I do NBA games as well. I'll be doing the Clippers versus the Rockets tomorrow. I do not do commentary for Fortnite there, Grayson. 5:12 left to go here in the first quarter. Chris Duarte is down for the Ducks right now. But yeah, right now we have a stoppage in time on the court. Prayers to Duarte for him if he can get back up. Feel free to check out that link as well. They just posted in the chat. I'm also calling play-by-play over on that link right now. Alright, Grayson's 11. Yeah, any of you guys, feel free to join me, whatever your age is on the channel, like you guys are doing now. I'm 24, by the way. If you guys are new here, hit those thumbs up down below. Hit that subscribe button as well, as I call play-by-play here basketball action. We're almost at 10+ likes here on the video tonight. Chris Duarte cannot put any pain on his right knee. This looks severe. Ouch. That could possibly be an ACL. That looks really bad. Yeah, this stream is a little bit delayed, Vaughn. right now. This stream is just a tad delayed. I'm streaming off the computer from the internet, so it might be like a minute behind or so. What position did the injured player play, Chris Duarte? He's a guard for the Oregon Ducks. I believe shooting guard for Oregon, because Pritchard is the point guard. Grayson loves Fortnite. There you go, man. Vaughn saying he thinks Chris Ash should be the next head coach for Florida State. Well, there you go. Okay, we're back to action. That looked like a severe injury, though, to Duarte. Pritchard swings this one over. That ball gets stolen as he was double-teamed in the backcourt. Just had to chuck it over to the front court because time was running down. There was a foul from behind by Oregon on the Memphis interception. 5 minutes left to go in the first quarter. 30-25 is the score right now. Thank you guys so much for joining me on the video tonight. If you guys are new over, hit those thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button. Yeah, after I got home from work, I work a full-time job, 8:30 to 5 every day, and then I come home and do play-by-play when I have a chance. That jumper, the key goes down on the spin move by Memphis. It's a close game right now, 3-point game. I only do basketball and football. I have a football channel. I'll post that in the chat for you guys in just a moment here. I'm just going to get the Oregon playoff now. Oregon with the basketball at the left baseline. They dribble with it. That ball stolen. Memphis with one man to beat. This Pritchard to the bucket. They lay it up and in, and it's good. It's a 1-point game. Timeout on the court by Dana Altman. As Oregon takes a timeout, 4.5 left to go in the first half right now in this game. What a game between these two teams. Memphis was down by 10 points, but they have stormed back. So I'm going to post my football channel for you guys over here. Since we're on commercial break right now, feel free to check out Final Yard Football. It is on YouTube, and that is my football channel that I call Play-by-Play for. Do I commentate Sis Loves Me videos? No, I do not do that. So right now, we're just on commercial break, everybody. We're going to head right back into this game in a matter of moments. Oregon shooting the ball at 50% from the floor. Memphis at 44% right now. Oregon's made 3 3-point shots, and Memphis with 2 3-pointers in this one, though. Memphis and Oregon tied up with 7 total turnovers. And the rebounding advantage going to neither because both of them have 14 rebounds. The largest lead in this game, though, Oregon was up by 12 points. Memphis has stored back as this is a 1-point game here at the moment. Let's take a look at the leading scores since we're on commercial break right now. Leading the way for the Ducks is the injured player who went underneath to the locker room. So that's a big blow for Oregon. Chris Duarte, number 5 for the team, the junior, the shooting guard for Oregon. He has 7 points with a block, but he did hit a 3-pointer, but he is now underneath the tunnel getting checked out as that appeared to be a very severe injury. As far as the other players, Shakur Juiston, a transfer from UNLV, has 6 points. Peyton Pritchard, a point guard, with 4 points and 4 assists for the Oregon Ducks. As far as Memphis in this game so far, it would be 6 points, the leading scorer. Damian Ball with 6 points at the moment. 3 points by Lester Quinones and Boogie Ellis. Precious Achiuwa with 5 points for the Memphis Tigers. James Wiseman in foul trouble. He has got 5 rebounds, a block, but no points so far in the game. We have 4.5 left to go when we do go back to action. If you guys are new here to the channel, hit those thumbs up down below. Hit that subscribe button as well. I'm going to give you guys a link here on YouTube. Drop a like and sub, everyone. Thanks so much there. That's my man Ryan. Feel free to check out my link too. I'm on Sportscaster. Streaming right now. I'm inside the top 5 of Sportscaster. Check that out or so, and feel free to hit that link if you guys would like. That one actually might be like a little bit faster than the YouTube link. This might be delayed by like 30 seconds or so because by the streaming rate it gets out to you guys. The average points per game for Chris Duarte for Oregon, 11.5 right now. So 11.5 for Chris Duarte, the injured player for the Oregon Ducks. He is the leading scorer at the moment with 7. Let's go back here to the chat. Hey, welcome in, Carvin. Thanks so much for joining me. He says Memphis will win by 10. It's going to be a great game here. We'll see. Memphis has been down by 12, and now they've only cut it to 1 point, so we will see, guys. Mason saying you're the best stepbrother he could ever ask for. There we go. I appreciate the kindness, man. All right, here we are back. Feel free to hit those thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button as well. Thoughts on Tekashi69? I am not sure what that is, Elite Clan. Tekashi69. So we're back to action. But I do know what the 69 number is for sure. Alright, here we are back, guys, as Oregon will get this ball off the inbound. Pritchard will take it on the double team past the logo now. Passes this one off towards the left wing perimeter. Into the hands of Richardson. Richardson passes this one back over to Pritchard. Pritchard at the left wing. 4:15 left to go. Pritchard, little runner into the lane, and he runs over a Memphis player. Gets called with an offensive foul. So Memphis takes the charge. Number 5, Boogie Ellis, the freshman. Or number 10, Damian Ball actually took the charge in the play. It was Boogie Ellis who helped him out. So Memphis with the basketball. They're down by 1. 4:10 left to go in the first half. Pritchard with a second foul. He is the senior leader for this team. Passing the key. They swing it over left baseline. Dribble drive to the hoop. They swing it back outside. Memphis with a 3 right wing off the mark. Offensive rebound. Put up. Up and in. Off the glass by the Tigers. They take a lead. 31-30 to score. 3:50 left to go in the first quarter here. Great game between these two teams. Oregon in the key pass underneath the basket. Reverse hand layup. No good. Tip in. Going up and they're going to count it. They say that one went up and in at the foul. So Shakur Houston got fouled. He'll shoot the and one at the free throw line for the Ducks as well. Shakur Houston could not get the first one, put up the second shot and got fouled on it. So number 10, the UNLV transfer, shooting the and one at the line. No clue what Takashi 69 is at all. Shakur Houston, the leading scorer for Oregon now with 8 points. And that one, rolling around the rim, make it 9. Hits that one through, 33-31. Memphis with the basketball, dribble drive into the lane, almost lost control of it. Nice swing out, left wing 3. The Tigers take it. That one, another air ball. That is air ball number 3 tonight by Memphis. Oregon gets the rebound. 3.5 left to go in the first quarter. Ducks with the basketball. They swing it over into the hands of the right corner perimeter. Now they move towards the right wing. Pass down on top of the key into the hands of Patterson. Patterson moves that ball over to Houston. Houston, dribble drive, got it stripped, and it's going the other way. Memphis with the basketball. 2-on-1 fast break. Memphis underneath the basket, dishes this one into the key. Jumper, that one no good. Tipping goes up and in. We're tied up at 33. Great game between these teams right now. 3 minutes left to go in the first quarter. Oregon moves it. Left corner 3. They take it. They hit it. Nice shot by Anthony Mathis from behind the arc. 36-33. My name is Sal. My name is Sal, by the way. S-A-L. I cannot show the game, guys, because it is a copyright strike by YouTube. Memphis with the basketball. Left elbow. They pass it off towards the right wing. They take a 3 by Harris. He's off the mark. Rebounded by Oregon. Oregon with the ball now. Welcome in, everybody, to the channel. If you guys are new, hit those thumbs up down below. Hit that subscribe button as well. Oregon at the top of the key. They dribble. They pass it over to the left wing perimeter into the hands of Mathis. Moves that one over to the hands of Patterson. Patterson bounce pass back outside. As Oregon has the basketball, top of the key. Now they dribble drive into the lane. They pushed off a little bit. No call, though. Oregon bounce pass back outside. Left wing here by Mathis. Deep 3. Mathis puts it up. He gets it. 39-36, 6-zip run here by the Ducks. Anthony Mathis with 7. Memphis in transition. They missed the layup. Open layup they missed there. Rebound by Oregon. Oregon with the ball. They got numbers here. They go into the lane. Dribble drive. No good. Offensive rebound. They'll still have it. Underneath the basket. With a shot. They put it up. No good again. The ball gets tipped out of bounds. Last touch by Memphis. Oregon will get it back. So welcome in, everybody, to the channel. Thanks so much, Grayson, for being a part here. He is saying that he is a T-Rex on the channel right now. We welcome you guys over. If you guys enjoy what I do, drop that like button down below. Hit that subscribe button as well, as I call play-by-play here. I'll be back tomorrow night. Clippers versus Rockets, 7:30 p.m. Eastern time. We have a minute 57 left to go in the ball game. Hey, let's get this to 15 plus likes before halftime if we could do so. That'd be awesome, guys. Oregon on the inbounds as they'll pass it over. Right baseline, they swing it over at the right wing perimeter for the Ducks. Will Richardson with the basketball. He played in the tournament last season. They fell in the Sweet 16 by 4 to eventual national champion Virginia. Pritchard with the ball now into his hands. Dribbling top of the key as they set the pick for him. Pritchard moves it over to the left corner. Now they go with Richardson at the buzzer. That one did not hit the rim as that is a shot clock violation. Roar. The dinosaur says roar there as we got a minute 36 left to go in the first quarter. And Memphis will get the ball back on the inbound. Hey, what is good, Little Man Knows Sports? Welcome into the channel, my man. Thanks so much for being a part here. That is my man, Little Man Knows Sports. Welcome back, dude. 1:30 left to go in the first quarter. Memphis swings it over the left wing perimeter. And now they pass that one towards the top of the key into the hands of Damian Bowe. Damian Bowe now with 1:20 on the clock. 15 on the shot clock right now. As Bo is dribble driving into the lane. Left baseline jumper. Floats it up. That one no good. Hit the right side of the rim. Rebound by the Ducks. Oregon with the basketball right now. They have it at the left wing into the hands of Patterson. Patterson swings it right wing. Now they swing it back towards the left wing into the hands of Patterson. Dribble drive and goes into the empty lane. Lays it up and in for two. A good run. Right now, 41-33 the score. Hey, what is good? DDP Tipton. Thanks so much, man, for joining me. He thinks that Memphis will win. Yeah, this has been a great game so far. Timeout in the court. 41-33 the score. We'll see, guys. Hey, Little Man Knows Sports. Feel free. I'm going to post in a link here. Check out my link. Check out my link, Little Man Knows Sports. If it will be of interest to you. That's it's called a play-by-play site that I do. It's called Sportscaster, where people do play-by-play and they get paid like actual money for being in the top 10. Okay, hey, welcome in, Josh. Thanks so much for joining me here. So 41-33 is the score. I'm gonna get to how James Wiseman is doing. Not too strong. He's in foul trouble right now. I'll give you guys the numbers at the moment. Wiseman with no points, by the way, 5 rebounds. He sat out most of this game on the bench because he has 2 fouls already. He does have 5 rebounds in the block. So we're back to action right now. 41-33, missed shot by Memphis. Oregon with the ball. 25 seconds left to go before halftime. Ducks with the basketball. Bounce pass at the right baseline. As they try to back their way inside the low post, pass it back outside. Right wing perimeter. Oregon moves it to the right corner. Shot fake. Oregon travels with it. As that one gets called with 18.4 on the clock. Alright here, guys. Thanks so much for being a part here of the video. 18.4 left to go before halftime as I call play-by-play a basketball action here on the stream. Memphis will inbound it. They're going to take it past the right side of the timeline right now. Memphis with 8 turnovers. Oregon with 11. Pass at the free throw circle. Memphis dribble drive inside, and they cough up the ball, but that is a foul committed by Oregon in the low post with 7 on the clock. So Oregon commits the foul inside the low post. 7.1 left to go in the first quarter here. We'll see if this is a shooting foul or not. Memphis is going to be a dark horse for me in the tournament. I have Memphis as one of my dark horse teams in the tournament. They might have trouble getting it like together here since basically the majority of their players are freshmen. But once this team rolls around in March, this team could be unstoppable. They could go deep in the tournament just like Oregon did last year, all the way to the Sweet 16, and they barely made it into the tournament because they had that 8 straight wins that they rallied off in the conference play to get to the tournament and win the conference tournament. First shot, the free throw line, that one's up and good by Memphis, is 41-34. Second shot here by the Tigers, that one is good as well. Cuts the deficit to 6. 41-35 to score, 7 seconds left to go. Bounce pass into the hands of Pritchard. Takes it past the logo here for Oregon at the right wing. Hands it off to his teammate. Takes the jumper. That one hits the rim short, no good. And it goes out of play as we end the first half here. Thank you guys so much for being a part here. We're going to be moving on to halftime. Hit those thumbs up. Let's get 15 thumbs up here before we start out the second half on the channel. We're at halftime right now as we welcome you guys over in here to the channel. So I'm just going to put in a couple of stuff for you guys here since we're on halftime. Thank you guys so much for being a part here. Lil B, Lil Man Knows Sports, Josh, and Mason. Thank you guys so much for being a part. Grayson, welcome into the channel. We'll see, Little Bean. Close game already. Wiseman, yeah, he's going to play most of the second half here. So James Wiseman will be playing most of the second half. They saved him to unleash the beast, the #1 recruit of 2019 for the second half. Do I like Notre Dame? When I was growing up, Vaughn, I used to like Notre Dame, but not really like that big into Notre Dame sports nowadays. So I'm going to post in a couple of links for you guys right now. So, I have a YouTube channel for football. It's an NFL channel. It's called Final Yard Football that I call play-by-play on, so feel free to check that out. I'm not going to say that out loud. This is a sports community channel here, guys. Let's be respectful to one another in the sports community channel, guys. This is a sports type of community that I call play-by-play for, and everybody Always enjoys it. But I posted that in the chat for you guys, Final Yard Football. And I'm also on Sportscaster as well, posting that link for you guys. Check out my Sportscaster stream if you guys would like. If Little Man Knows Sports is in the chat still, I'd highly recommend Sportscaster to you, Little Man Knows Sports. I do a bunch of play-by-play over there. I do a bunch of sports content. That's where a lot of my video content is. We're at halftime right now. Elite Clan saying, do I like soccer? I'm not really a big fan of soccer. I've never really followed soccer throughout my life. It would be basketball and football and baseball. I did play baseball growing up throughout high school. That was the sport that I played growing up. But baseball in general is just getting just way too boring to watch. Like the past 3-4 years, it's gotten worse this year. How slow it's gotten to be. Let's see here. Patrick asking, did they say anything about the injury? I did not hear anything about the injury to the Oregon player for the Ducks, number 5, Chris Duarte. And okay, my thoughts about Michigan State. Yeah, that should be a good game for college football on Saturday. I think I'll take Michigan in that game. I do like Michigan pounding the football. That guy who's gets the main carries for Michigan. I think it's Charbonnet. That guy's a pretty good running back for the Michigan Wolverines. I think Michigan State's downplayed to a bunch of teams this season. Did it really? For real? Oh my gosh. This is actually like a Thanksgiving pilgrim that I have over here. So it's like a... Let's see if I can move this closer. It's like a Thanksgiving pilgrim, actually. So I'm festive here with Thanksgiving. So I'm going to add in like a Santa Claus here once we get past Thanksgiving and stuff like that. Vaughn saying, yeah, Shea Patterson. Yeah, I'm not too big into the quarterback, Shea Patterson of Michigan. Hey, no problem, Mason. Thanks so much for, oh, no, it's Lil Bean. Hey, no problem, Lil Bean. Thanks so much for being a part here. Mason and Elite Clan were just like, wow. They were just fazed by the Pilgrim in the background moving. I'm from Massachusetts, by the way, so the Pilgrim basically sets the tone here for me at home since I live 40 minutes away from Plymouth where they landed on the Mayflower. Right now, we're just at halftime, everybody. What do I think about Pitt versus Rams? Oh, the Pittsburgh Steelers game. Yeah, that was crazy. I thought that the Rams would get the W there, but that was crazy. I didn't watch it. I think Johnny Hecker went for it on 4th down. He went for a punt fake pass, and it turned out to be an interception. It just basically took the entire game right away from the Rams. Just stupid play that Sean McVay drew up there. They should have won that game. It's unfortunate. Only 12 points by the Rams. Where's the 2018 offense from? It's not there. So right now we're on commercial break and update you guys with the college basketball scoreboard. If you didn't hear it already, number 1 Kentucky lost to Evansville in one of the biggest upsets of the decade, 67-64 to final. Evansville is from the Missouri Valley Conference. So if anyone can beat number 1, they just did it. They proved the world wrong right there. Number 21 Xavier leading against Missouri 63-58 with 1:20 left to go in the second half. Number 22 Auburn leading a close one at that one's 66-62 in that game. Number 2 Duke crushing North Dakota 55-36. Number 2 Duke won against Central Arkansas 105-54. It's Gonzaga, number 8 Gonzaga crushing North Dakota 55-36. And this game 41-35 at halftime. Thoughts on Oregon baseball? I actually don't pay attention to baseball that much. I know Oregon State has a really good baseball team though, Vaughn. Oregon State has a great baseball team. When I was growing up, I got the... It's the College Baseball 2006 video game for PlayStation 2. It's the only college basketball game that they had for PlayStation or any video game, I believe. And I got it. It was the 2006 college basketball game when I was growing up. That was so cool. Yeah, I think I used to be like Oregon State and Oklahoma State a lot for college baseball. I'm trying to remember who was good. I think Vanderbilt won it this season for the College World Series. But Oregon State was nasty on that video game. Let's see here. How about... Oh, 49ers Seahawks, man. That was a crazy game last night. Crazy game. 7 fumbles total. 5 fumbles recovered by the defense. That was just a crazy game. It needed an extra overtime, and the game-winning kick by Jason Myers. That was crazy. So nobody is undefeated anymore in the NFL because of that. Grayson saying North Carolina gonna smack Duke this year. Hey, we'll see, man. We will see, dude. I'm liking that Cole Anthony kid. That Cole Anthony kid could be a #1 NBA draft pick in 2020. So, we'll see. We'll see. This Duke team, the Duke team is interesting because they still have players. It's just not as stacked as last season. You'll probably never see a team ever again, like within the next like 10, 20 years, be like that stacked with Zion, RJ, and Cam Reddish, all like 3 #10 draft picks playing together on a college roster, and they could only go to the Elite 8, which is just the underwhelming part about it. So right now we're just at halftime, everybody. We're going to head right back in after commercial break. If you guys enjoy what I do, hit those thumbs up down below. Hit that subscribe button as well. Thank you guys so much for being a part here. Oh, my bad. Yeah, I mean, yeah, he is an adult. He is an adult. I was just, he isn't like an actual kid, but a lot of people, like a lot of older people say about that. But yeah, Cole Anthony isn't a kid at all. He is a full-grown man, and he delivered 34 points on the court in opening night. But he is the man. Hopefully, he'll be able to get the #1 overall draft pick. That'll be something for Cole Anthony. That will be something. We'll see in the tournament, man. But I'm pretty sold on Cole Anthony right now that he is a fantastic player, and he can change the dimension in a flash of moments. He is that good of a player. DDP Tipton saying Memphis will play better D in the second half. Yeah, I hope this will be a great game, like all the way down to the wire. I hope this one will be close. I love it when we get close games. Thank you guys so much for being a part here at the channel. We're almost at 500 subscribers, by the way. I call play-by-play of basketball, college basketball, March Madness tournament, NBA basketball, the NBA playoffs. I did the NBA Summer League, so welcome everybody to the chat right now. Yeah, it's basically Cole Anthony for that North Carolina team. I'm trying to see clutch. There's not really any like notable names that do stick out for me for that North Carolina team. I haven't called them this season though. But yeah, I do agree. Duke is got a deeper roster than them. But as far as the one talented player, they don't have like that one talented player like Zion last season. Hey, welcome in. Thanks so much here. What is the score? 41-35 Oregon leading at halftime. So 41-35 Oregon is leading at halftime in this game right now. So we welcome you guys over here to the channel. It might be hard to get on some of the devices. If he's on like a smartphone and it's a smaller phone, it might be harder to get. Yeah, James Wiseman was playing earlier in this game. He only played like a couple minutes, though. He only played like a couple minutes in the first half. He picked up 2 quick fouls. They put him on the bench for the remainder of the game, but he should be back playing the entire second half. So, Oregon's up by 6. This should be a much better game in the second half, though, once James Wiseman is able to come onto the team and carry the team's load here in the second half. He has 0 points right now, 5 rebounds at halftime. Yeah, Cole Anthony is basically the leading player of this team. After that is Garrison Brooks and Leaky Black, a lot of, like, players that were bench players last season that's now developed into starting lineup players for North Carolina this season. Okay, good to know, Grayson. There you go, man. Let's see here. Thoughts on James Harden? James Harden is like the leading scorer in the NBA, but the only reason why I'm not really like a big fan of James Harden, like all he does is just jack up shot after shot after shot, like the shot volume is so crazy. That's why James Harden has just so many points, because he takes like 30 shots a game or so. Like he doesn't care about how efficient he is like any step of the way. He'll go like probably 2 for 13 or something like that from 3-point range or something like that. So I don't really love his game because all he does is just shoot the basketball. Like constant threes he takes are constant runners into the lane, but he does it all for like point production and stuff like that. It's going to be interesting more and more throughout the course of the season how James Harden and Russell Westbrook share the ball throughout this year, because Russell Westbrook is basically a total team player. He's a passer, he's a rebounder. He can do it all. He can do it all in those 3 categories: scoring, passing, and rebounding or so. And James Harden is just somebody who will just go off and drop like 40, 50, 62 points or something like that in a game for his like ceiling or something like that. Yeah, Trey Jones is really nice, Clutch pointing out. Yeah, so I'm glad that Trey Jones is back for his second season. He should have a great season or so. I like to see Trey Jones go far in the tournament once again. That'd be an awesome story for Trey Jones. It's heartbreaking for Trey Jones. I think last year his mother got diagnosed with cancer, and he was just so sad after he lost to Michigan State in the Elite Eight. I felt so bad for him seeing that video with Trey Jones and Duke losing against Michigan State, and he was in tears that game. He knew that wasn't his best of games. He only scored 4 points against being guarded by Cassius Winston. He only scored 4 points in the Elite Eight game. Yeah, we'll see Grayson. James Harden, he thinks greatest player in the league. Well, as far as points scored, he is, but being efficient on the court and doing it all, that's something totally different there as far as shooting percentages and stuff like that. I like other players that's able to like make like the majority of their shots. Hey, by the way, Auburn leading South Alabama with 1.3 seconds, 70-69. That is outrageous. With that game, Auburn getting a circus shot with 1.3 seconds left. So I'm going to check up on that game in just a moment here. Daniel Jones sucked against the Jets on Sunday, and the Giants get the W, Vaughn is saying there. Yeah, that was an interesting game between the Giants and the Jets. I thought that the Giants would be able to win it, but unfortunately not. Grayson bleeds the Carolina Blue. There you go, man. I should be calling Carolina games this season with UNC. Hopefully. I usually call like 3 or 4 of their games a season or so. Let's see here. We're going to take a look at the college basketball scoreboard once more before we head back into the stream. Auburn against South Alabama. That score is still 70-69. I'm going to see if they updated anything about it. But if... Let's see here. If they did final with that game or anything. I'm interested. Okay, yes, that game has gone final. Auburn has beat South Alabama 70-69 the final. So number 22 Auburn has won that game by 1. Wow, we got a couple of big shockers in there so far. And Xavier has beaten Missouri 63-58 too. Hey, welcome in, Ryan. Thanks so much, my man, for being a part here at the channel on Sportscaster right now. Currently, we're just on halftime. We're going to get back here on the channel in a couple minutes. Right now, we're just at halftime. We're going to go right back into the second half. Yep, Ryan saying, yep, Kentucky did lose on Ryan on Sportscaster. Yep, so that was a shocker. Kentucky losing to Evansville from the Missouri Valley Conference. That is just interesting. So, if Cameron Johnson came back, UNC would be number 1, no doubt. Yeah, Clutch. Cameron Johnson, I really envy that player's game, what he did in college. Cameron Johnson was a really good three-point shooter for UNC last season. He was like, I think like top 12 in the nation for three-point shooting. Yeah, I'm really surprised about DePaul right now. Hey, let's keep the chat, like, nice, guys. Let's, keep the chat nice and respectful here, guys. Yeah, so, Vaughn, I'm really shocked about DePaul starting at 4-0 this season for DePaul. That's really interesting. They beat Iowa the other night. They beat Iowa. That was interesting. Iowa went to the NCAA tournament. They went to the second round last season. I don't believe they have Jordan Bohannon, though, right now for Iowa. I think he's done for the year. I think he injured his shooting hand in the offseason. So I'm from Massachusetts, Elite Clan. I'm from Massachusetts. I'm going to get right back to action here on the stream. If you guys are new to the YouTube channel, hit those thumbs up down below. Hit that subscribe button as well. Ryan on Sportscaster saying the chance of there being an undefeated team is going to be very low this year. Yes, indeed, man. I don't think anybody's going to go undefeated this year in college basketball. I do not play video games nowadays, guys. I have a full-time job. I'm 24 years old, have a full-time job, and when I get home from work, I'm still working to call play-by-play for you guys, so you guys can have an outlet to listen to the game. Who am I rooting for in the Clippers-Rockets game? I'm going to go Clippers in that game, Patrick. So I'll go Clippers in that one. That should be a good game, hopefully. I'll be back tomorrow. I think I should be back tomorrow, 7:30. Eastern time. For you guys who are Celtics fans, since we have like a couple of Celtics fans here in the chat, if you guys are Celtics fans, I think my next Celtics stream will be I think it's against the Denver Nuggets. I think it's on Friday, December 6th, I think. That's when it is. Because the other games that they play in the National Spotlight are, like, late games that I can't stay up for. I work at a radio station doing radio production work for all the commercials and stuff and voiceover spots. Producing the music for the radio show host. Pretty cool job. So I work doing all the audio work as a production director at the radio station. Alright, here we are, guys. Hit those thumbs up down below. Hit that subscribe button as well. We are back for the second half here over on the channel. So, by the way, Chris Duarte, who went to the locker room with I thought was a severe injury, is back into this game. So, number 5 for Oregon back into this game, and he is running on the court. That shot by Oregon, no good. Rebound by Memphis as we're back to action. Memphis with the basketball. They have it at the left wing perimeter into the hands of Damian Bowe. Damian Bowe dribbling top of the key. Will I do DePaul games this season? We'll see, Vaughn. We'll see. If they do play my Providence Friars, and that game is a close game, with those two teams being good teams, I might as well call them. That ball gets tipped out of bounds on the play. Last touched by Oregon. So Memphis will get the basketball back on the inbound. 19-27. We just started out the second half of this game. Memphis on the inbound. They pass it to the left wing perimeter. As they dish it back outside top of the key. Deep three taken. They hit it. Memphis swooshes that one down. It's 41-38. 19 minutes left to go here in the second half. Pritchard with the basketball. Dribbles past the half-court logo. Oregon with the ball, dribbling at the top of the key now. And we have a foul called in the play. Defensive foul by Memphis. A quick one, as that was Anthony Mathis who tried to get open on the screen. He got bumped into on the play. We're almost there, guys. 2 more likes to 15 plus likes here on the channel tonight. Feel free to hit those thumbs up down below. Hit that subscribe button as well, as I call play-by-play here, basketball action on Behind the Arc Basketball on YouTube, also on Sportscaster tonight. Oregon inbounds the basketball, 19 minutes left to go here. As they dribble that ball at the left wing perimeter, Ducks put it into the hands of Pritchard, dribbling towards the right wing. Now Pritchard at the top of the key, working on one-man dribbles back towards that logo at center court. Pritchard now at the left wing, takes a three, and that one no good. Rebound and offensive board. Oregon putting it up. They get fouled, and they'll hit that shot home for 2. 43-38 now the score. Going to the free throw line to shoot the and one. The transfer from UNLV, Shakur Juiston, will shoot the and one shot here at the line for the Ducks. So Juiston out the line. This shot is up by Juiston. Hits the front rim, no good, but is that a lane violation? We're going to see. Precious Achiuwa committed his 3rd foul on the play before to Juiston. Yup, lane violation. We'll try another free throw once again by the Ducks. 2nd free throw off the first one being a lane violation by Memphis. This shot's up. This shot is off the mark too. A miss by Juiston once again. That ball gets rebounded by Wiseman, and Wiseman gets fouled underneath the basket by a Ducks player. So Memphis will get this ball right back here in just a moment. Memphis gets the ball off the inbounds. Anthony Mathis with 9 points so far in this game for the Ducks. They have it at the left wing perimeter. Damian Bowe passes this one over. Dribble drive into the lane at the key. They pass it back at the top of the key into the hands of Boogie Ellis. Ellis puts up a shot. That one hits the rim short. Tons of contact. No foul, though. Rebound by the Ducks. Oregon now with the basketball. They take it past the half-court logo. Pritchard working on one man. Gets past him on the pick. Now has at the left elbow. Bounce pass over at the left wing perimeter. The Ducks have it. They put the ball into the hands of Pritchard once again at the left elbow. Pritchard dribbling here. We have another whistle. We got 18-14 left to go in the second half. So that call committed by Damian Bowe on the play by the Tigers. Number 10 from Memphis. Got an inbound coming up here in just a moment for the Oregon Ducks. Oregon inbounds at 18-10 left to go. 5-point ball game. Ducks with the basketball underneath the basket. That one gets tipped or rolled around into the key. They get it back outside. Oregon saves it. Right wing 3 from deep in. They hit it. Another one letting it fly. Number 32, Anthony Mathis, has 12 points tonight. 46-38. Oregon up by 8. Mathis with 12. 4 for 5 from downtown. Dribble drive into the lane. Memphis no good. Put back no good. And rebounded. There's a tie-up on the rebound. We got an injured player down low too for the Tigers. That happens to be Damian Bowe, number 10. The clock stops. 17:50 left to go before halftime. We'll have some shots coming up at the free throw line here by the Tigers, as this is the #1 recruit from high school, James Wiseman, trying to get his first points of the game. 0 points by Wiseman tonight, and he'll see if he can get his first points of the game coming up. 46-38 to score. Wiseman with 6 rebounds, 2 fouls early on as he did not play. As that shot goes down at the free throw line by Wiseman, 46-39. Second shot at the free throw line, a miss. Memphis, they lay it up and in though for 2. It's 46-41. They get their own offensive rebound off the box out. 46-41 now, as Memphis was able to get the roll from the rim. Oregon had 2 defenders underneath it, and he got fouled as well. So going back to the line, Wiseman, to see if he can put up another point. This shot at the free throw line, that one goes in by Wiseman. 46-42 now to score. 4-point game off of that gigantic play. Oregon with the ball off the inbound. 17-40 left to go here in the second half. Pritchard with the ball for the Ducks, takes it past the half-court logo. Dribbles towards his right, hands it over to his teammates in the hands of Mathis. Mathis puts that ball now into the hands of Pritchard. Dribbles past defenders. Lob pass over the top, and that is an alley-oop jam. Left it up over the top there for number 10, Shakur Justin, for the two-handed jam, and it's 48-42 Ducks. Memphis with the basketball, dribbling. They have it at the top of the key. Damian Bowe with the ball, working his way inside the low post, bounces, swings it over the left wing, dribble drive to the hoop, and he gets stripped in the lane on the play. That's a foul committed by Oregon. That was a nasty pass, though, over the top, and the alley-oop pass by Peyton Pritchard over to his teammate Shakur Justin the play before. 48-42 now, 17-15 left to go in the second half. First shot at the free throw line by Memphis. That one goes down. It's a 5-point game. If you guys here are new to the YouTube channel, hit those thumbs up down below. Hit that subscribe button as well, as I call play-by-play here at Basketball Action on Behind the Arc Basketball on YouTube. We're also part of Sportscaster as well tonight. Memphis, second shot here at the free throw line. This one is up. This one rolls around the rim, and it goes through into the net. It's a 4-point game. 17-15 left to go in the second half. That's an inbound. Last touch. Peyton Pritchard gets it knocked off himself, and that is an Oregon turnover. Oregon turns it off in the inbound, and Memphis will get the basketball back with 17-13 left to go in this ball game. So Memphis on the inbound right now. Oregon with a costly turnover. Let's hit those thumbs up. If you guys are new, hit those thumbs up down below. Hit that subscribe button as well. We're only two more likes away from 15 plus on the channel. Memphis swings it over top of the key, and now they hand it off right now for the Tigers. Bounce pass, right baseline, dribble drive to the bucket. That basketball gets a wedgie in between there. It is stuck between the rim and the backboard. Memphis will have the ball. Possession now will go to them, as that one was a wedgie on the court between the rim and the backboard on the missed slam dunk. You don't really see that too often. Wedgie right there, going in for the one-handed jam by Boogie Ellis, and it gets wedged in between there. Memphis with inbound. That ball gets tipped up in the air, goes out of bounds. Last touch by the Tigers. Turnover by Memphis. Oregon will get this basketball back with 17:05 left to go in the second half. 17:05 left to go in the second half right now. We're looking at the court. Oh, okay. Refs have switched the call. Refs will switch the call. They say that it was last touch by Oregon, so Memphis will get it. Pass into the key. Memphis lays it up and in for 2. That pass was almost stolen by the Ducks too, but Memphis with the strength able to hit it off the backboard up and good. 48-46 to score. How's Boston College doing in sports this year? I haven't really checked on their basketball team for this year, but usually they're like at the bottom of the ACC. Them and Georgia Tech for like the past decade or so. Oregon with the ball, dribble drive into the lane at the free throw circle, stopped by Pritchard, passes over, bounce pass at the left baseline. Richardson passes that one back to Pritchard. Pritchard at the left wing. Welcome back, Elite Clan, over to the channel once again. Dribble drive into the lane with a layup, and we got fouls on the play. Offensive foul as Memphis took the charge inside the low post. Tigers, we got 16:28 left to go. Yes, James Wiseman is in the game right now. James Wiseman is in the game right now. So, let's see if we're going to go to commercial break in just a moment. That was a charge set by Memphis, so no commercial break. Memphis will get the basketball. They take it past the half-court logo. One more like away from 15 here on the channel. Let's get it tonight. Memphis, lob pass over the top. Oh, missed. Slam dunk and alley-oop. Rebound by the Ducks. Oregon with 16-10 left to go here in the second quarter. That ball stolen from behind here. Memphis with the basketball, one man to beat. Going into the dribble drive into the lane. They got fouled with 16:06 on the clock. Yes, Memphis trying to come back indeed, Patrick, in this one. This has been a great game throughout this second half right now. 14 turnovers by Oregon, 8 turnovers by Memphis. So yes, indeed, James Wiseman is playing. A lot of pass over the top of the right wing perimeter. Memphis with the basketball now. They pass that one over the left wing into the hands of Quinones. Quinones passes back outside. That one goes to Jeffries. He passes dribble drive and swings it back outside. That one gets saved by Memphis. Nice save there before it went out of bounds. They pass it. Quinones, a 3, left corner, hits it. Nice shot by Lester. This is a lead here by Memphis. They take it 49-48. Lester, Quinones on an 11-2 run by Memphis. Quinones with 11 tonight for the Tigers. Hey, what is good, Grayson? Thanks so much for coming back, man. Time out on the court. 15:40 left to go in the second half. If you guys enjoy my videos, hit those thumbs up here down below. Hit that subscribe button as well. This is going to be a fight all the way to the finish here. Kentucky lost today, by the way, in their game to Evansville. This one won't be an upset, though. These two teams too close in the rankings. 14 against 13. We'll be back after this commercial break with a play-by-play. Thank you guys so much for joining me right now. So great game, 49-48, 15:40 left to go here in the second half. Let's take a look at the leading scores right now. 13 points by Shakur Juiston. He is the leading scorer for the Ducks. 12 points by Anthony Mathis right now. And Chris Duarte with 7. Peyton Pritchard, the point guard, 4 points. And he's got 6 assists in this game for Pritchard. Juiston in double figures right now. 13 points, 10 rebounds. As far as Memphis in this game, the leading scorer, Lester Quinones. He has 12 points so far by Lester. And James Wiseman. Wiseman with only 1 point. Hit at the free throw line. Wiseman with 1. He's got 6 rebounds, though, in a block. So James Wiseman was out there to start out the second half on the court. We'll see some more James Wiseman once we get back after commercial break. I do not commentate those type of videos here. Yeah, so first lead of the game here, I believe, by Memphis. They were down 1, I think, earlier, 30-29, but weren't able to take advantage of it right now. Thank you guys so much for being a part here. Yes, indeed, Patrick. It's been a great game. 12-point lead by Oregon in the early stages. Memphis has come back, though, in this one, and now they lead it by 1. So I got a couple links here for you guys in the channel. Feel free to check me out on Sportscaster. That stream actually might be like 30 minutes faster than the one on YouTube, actually. So feel free to check that out. Also, I am on YouTube calling play-by-play of football too. I'll put that football channel for you guys. I call NFL games on YouTube on the football channel. It's called Final Yard Football. So I'll put that channel on there as well. So right now, we're just on this commercial break. We're going to take a look at the college basketball scoreboard. Right now, Gonzaga blowing out North Dakota 72-48. Utah State blowing out Denver 75-35. Washington up, close one, against Mount St. Mary's 33-26. Auburn winning with 1 second remaining 70-69 against South Alabama. Of course, the big news story today, though, has to be Kentucky losing to Evansville 67-64. Oh, wow, that's cool. So James Wiseman is your former classmate. That's awesome, dude. That must have been a blast to have James as your former classmate. That's awesome. That's spectacular. And then he's someday he's going to be drafted super duper high in the NBA draft, I bet you. He's projected to go like top 3, most likely. That's how good of a player he can be and how good of an impact he can make. Wiseman is out there on the court right now. So, being deemed ineligible on Friday, that won't hurt his draft stock at all, by the way. Probably he's just going to play the 1 year of college and then go straight into the NBA draft. That's what I'm guessing here. 15:40 left to go in the second half. As we're back to action on the stream. Oregon with the ball, as Memphis has been scoreless in the last 3 minutes, 45 seconds. Ducks now, dribble drive to the rim. They lay it up and in for 2. So now Oregon back on top. It's 50-49. Shakur Juiston with a double-double. He's got 15 tonight alongside 10 rebounds. Stoppage in time as a Memphis player's shoe came out. Let's see here. Back to the NBA tonight. I'll update you guys with what we got in the NBA tonight in just a moment. We'll see if there was a comeback in that game. 50-49, 15-26 left to go. Lakers and Suns tied up at 63. So Lakers and Suns tied up at 63 with 9 minutes or 9:40 left to go in the third. So that game's tied up at 63. 50-49 the score. It's a shock how good the Suns have done so far this season. Right corner three, Memphis off the mark. Rebound by Oregon. Oregon with the basketball right now. They take it past the half-court logo. Dribbling at the right wing perimeter. And now they swing it over at the left wing. Oregon back over to the right wing into the hands of Richardson. Puts that ball into the hands now of Patterson. Patterson dribble drive into the lane with a layup. Banks it up and in off the backboard for 2 as he blows past his defender. The Ducks lead by 3. 14:50 left to go in the second half. Memphis with the basketball. Gets it past the timeline. That ball, a pass over to the right corner perimeter. Tipped out of bounds by Oregon, though, at the baseline as Memphis will get it back underneath their baskets. What do I think about the Warriors this year? Warriors look really weak because of all the injuries on the team. No Klay Thompson. He is done for the season. Steph Curry is out for like 3 months or so with a broken hand. It's basically all rookies there. Eric Paschall, Kai Bowman. It's Jordan Poole. That's basically a rookie roster. That's why they're at the very bottom of the NBA right now. That inbound pass by Memphis, a bad one, tipped up in the air and stolen by Oregon. Oregon passing the half-court logo, dribble drive into the rim, and they get fouled from behind in the play. As that was number 22 for the Ducks, Addison Patterson, who got fouled from behind. We've got some free throws coming up here by Patterson at the free throw lines. 14:40 left to go in the second half right now. Thank you guys so much for joining me. If you're new here to the YouTube channel, hit those thumbs up down below. Hit that subscribe button as well as I call play-by-play here, basketball action on the stream on Behind the Arc Basketball. Let's see here, NBA Championship. I hope that the Celtics can go there. I really do. I hope that the Celtics can go there for the championship. Not too confident they could win it. But I'll say Celtics versus Clippers. I'll say. Second shot at the free throw line. That one's up. That one is no good. Battle for the rebound. Memphis has it. Yeah, don't spam the chat, Elite Clan, with my name. I have not failed, Elite Clan. Do not spam the chat, though, with my name right now. Lob pass to the right baseline. That pass goes to the right baseline underneath. Memphis passing the key. That one's tipped. That one's stolen by Oregon. Oregon spin move past half court. Now they have numbers. 3-on-1 here for the Ducks as they lay it up and they get fouled. Or there is a foul on the court. We're going to see who. Yeah, Memphis with a defensive foul. So Oregon should be shooting shots here at the free throw line. Memphis tried to take the charge underneath the basket. And we got a foul here on the courts. When will Boston College improve? I don't know, like, when in the world they'll improve on. That's a tough division, the ACC's. First shot at the free throw line. That one's up. That one is through for the Ducks. 53-49 the score. Yeah, maybe I am dreaming. That's my realistic guess. I don't think that they would be able to get there, though. I don't think they'll get past Philly. I think Philly will probably be the one most likely to get there, but that would be my realistic matchup, though, if the Celtics could get in. Second shot at the line. That one's good by Oregon. 14-13 left to go here in the second half as the Memphis Tigers will inbound this basketball at half courts. Don't spam the chat here, guys. Don't spam the chat. Left wing perimeter, Memphis with the ball right now into the hands of Quinones. Quinones looking to pass it. Passes it off. Top of the key for the Tigers. They swing it over towards the right wing perimeter as they are down by 5. Now they have it at the right wing into the hands of Quinones. Quinones working on one man, that's Pritchard. Quinones back to the Moda Center logo. Passes that one over. Bounce pass over to the left baseline into the hands of Lomax. Lomax now with the basketball. Takes a nasty step back. Lomax, though, not even close. Gets rebounded by Oregon. Oregon with the basketball. Peyton Pritchard past the timeline here. 13.5 left to go in this ball game. Pritchard, top of the key, dribbling, swings it over towards the left wing. Looking to pass it someplace. They're looking to pass it inside. Bounce pass to the left elbow for the Ducks. Swings it over right wing into the hands of Richardson. Richardson pass. Top of the key. They take a 3. That one off the mark. Rebounded by the Tigers. 13:20 left to go in the second half. 13-15 left to go, guys. As Memphis has the basketball underneath the basket. Right now, 54-49 is the score. A close game here between these two teams at the moment right now. Really good game between these two teams here. It's just frozen up here. Trying to get this back here for everybody in just a moment. And Oregon gets that steal off in transition. They score up and in for 2. It's 56-49 is the score. Trying to get this stream back for you guys in just a moment here. Computer having difficulty that I'm streaming from. right now. Let's see, you're back in the chat right now. I'll get you guys in just a minute here on the channel. Yeah, Peyton Pritchard led this team to the tournament last season. He was an awesome player, led this team to the tournament last season. Why is it so slow right now? Trying to get up the stream for you guys in just a moment. As Oregon goes and they get fouled, so they are at the free throw line here. I'm keeping up to date with this score on the side because the other one is not on for a second. And yep, I got it back. Okay, I got it back for you guys. Alright, so Oregon hits that shot at the free throw line as 57-49. So yeah, I am streaming this one from a laptop, and for some reason it was buffering big time with the video. 57-49, 12:47 left to go here in this ball game right now as we are back over. I am streaming off this game off a laptop here, so we did lose the web page. It started to buffer for like a full minute or so. Oregon on the inbound right now. They're up by 8. So we welcome you guys over to the stream here. Oregon takes it past the half-court logo now. They lead at 57-49. Hands it off to Pritchard. Pritchard double-teamed, and the Ducks will call a timeout. Oregon calls a timeout. 12:33 left to go in the second half here. If you guys are new to the video, hit those thumbs up down below. Hit that subscribe button as well. Yeah, guys, stop spamming the chat here, guys. Don't spam the chat, or you guys are going to get put in chat timeout if you guys keep on doing that right now. See, you're back to the chat here. Welcome in, Kyron. Thanks so much for joining me. Yeah, Oregon almost took out Virginia, the national champions last year. They lost by 4. Oregon was just, they got so hot. Like, during March, like late February into March in the tournament, they got so hot there. Alright, so right now we're just on commercial break. We're going to take a look at the leading scores here. There you go, Elite Clan. You got a girlfriend named Abby Dover. There you go, dude. That's awesome, man. Shakar Justin, the leading scorer, with a double-double tonight for Oregon. 15 points, 10 rebounds for Justin in this game. 12 points by Anthony Mathis. Peyton Pritchard with 4 points, but he's got 6 assists in this game for the senior leader for point guard right now. As far as the Memphis Tigers, the leading player, Lester Quinones, he's got 12 points in this game. And James Wiseman, only 1 point at the free throw line. As far as college basketball tonight, just checking out the scores right now. Gonzaga is whooping their opponent, North Dakota, 79-54. Washington in a close one against Mount St. Mary's, 38-34. I think Mount St. Mary's is over from the NEC conference. Yes, I'm into football here. I'll post in my football channel for you guys. I have a YouTube channel for football. It's called Final Yard Football. But I'll put that on for you guys. It's called Final Yard Football on YouTube. A separate channel, and that is my football channel where I do play-by-play of football. So right now we're just on commercial break, everybody. We'll get right back into the game in a matter of minutes here on the stream. I'm going to post in another link for you guys. Feel free to check that out too. I'm on Sportscaster. I do a bunch of stuff over there as well. Let's see here. Chris Duart for Oregon. If I can see if there's anything up here. I'll see if I can get anything on that, Patrick, for you. 8-point game here at the moment as we welcome you guys back over to the stream. Okay, yeah, I thought I saw him. Yeah, so Chris Duart did start for the second half, actually, Patrick. So Chris Duart did start for the second half, which was a big shocker to me because he went to the locker room with that injury, but he did start and play like a couple minutes on the court to start out the second half. That was a huge shocker. So he was back in the game, actually, to start out. Right baseline jumper, we're back to action. That one a miss by Pritchard. He gets rebounded by Memphis. Memphis with the basketball. 12-10 left to go here in the second half. Memphis with the ball at the left wing perimeter into the hands of Damian Bowe. Bowe, dribble drive, passes this one off. Left wing, as that ball gets deflected. That was Lance Thomas who had the ball for a moment for Memphis. 12 minutes here, left to go. James Wiseman is back into the game. He has 1 point, but 9 rebounds in this game tonight. If you guys are new over to the YouTube channel, hit those thumbs up here down below. Hit that subscribe button as well. Memphis inbounds the basketball at the right baseline here for the Tigers as they dribble drive to the rim in just a moment. And that ball goes back outside, and Memphis lays it up and in for 2 to go to the rim right there. Lay it up. 57-51 to score. Oregon with the basketball takes it past the half-court logo. Dangerous pass. They do get it off. Jumper, left baseline. Now in an air ball. Offensive rebound by the Ducks. They swing it over. Right wing 3 off the mark by Pritchard. Another offensive board by Oregon underneath the basket. And that is a reach-in foul at the baseline committed by Memphis. Number 10 for Memphis. Damian Bowe committed the foul. Yeah, Memphis did start James Wiseman. He picked up 2 really quick fouls, like 3 minutes into the game. So, I would think that they would play him like the entire game. Like the entire second half or so, but they haven't. They took him out for the second half a little bit. So, right now, everybody, we're just on commercial break. Thanks so much for being a part here to stream. Hey, let's be respectful here to other people in the chat right now, guys. Currently just on commercial break. Washington is leading Mount St. Mary's close game. 45-39 is the score right now. As far as other games going on tonight, we're going to take a look at the NBA here. We got a close one. The Phoenix Suns leading the LA Lakers. 83-81 is the score during that game with about 4:10 left to go in the third quarter. As far as other games going on in the NBA tonight, Atlanta Hawks up 75-69 against the Denver Nuggets, and Brooklyn Nets leading 68-60 against the Utah Jazz. We're going to head right back into this game in a matter of moments, everybody, on commercial break. Alright, guys, come on, be respectful of other people in the channel. I don't care what people name their other stuff in the channel. Yeah, Lakers game's so close, Patrick. It's a great game against Phoenix tonight. I'm surprised Phoenix has been just like this good this season. Let's see, did the Bulls win? Let's see here. Yes, Chicago beat the Knicks tonight 120-102, and the Heat beat the Pistons 117-108. 76ers won on a buzzer beater 98-97. Alright, have fun, man, in the channel. Just, don't call anybody else names, dude. Be respectful here on the channel. This is a sports community. We be respectful here on the channel. Okay, I don't want to put you in chat timeouts. How did I feel about Zimbabwe's swimming team? Well, I wish they could be as good as their, track team there. You're only 11 and don't know how to act. Well, don't know what to tell you. You should, hopefully look up to your parents, and your parents should be able to teach you. Yeah, Phoenix has been really good this year. It's been interesting, like, that Phoenix is, like, been in the mix of things up there. Alright. Alright, 57-51 is the score. 11:28 left to go in the second half here. Shot at the free throw line. As that shot goes down by Oregon, it's 58-51. Chat timeout is where you go when you start just being rowdy and calling people names, like you guys have been doing. Second shot here at the free throw line. So if you keep it up, I'm gonna take you guys into chat timeouts, which will eventually go to a hide if you guys keep on doing it. Like I hit a couple people over in the game last Tuesday. What was that? Free Brett. That's what I was getting there constantly in that stream. That our unbanned Brett. that people were doing. Bounce pass inside the key. Oh my goodness, what a jam. Wiseman, there you go, my man. With a left baseline feed, and he jams it down. There you go for number 32. We'll see if he can take over this game or now. Wiseman with 9 rebounds. Does he have a chance for a double-double? 11 minutes left to go in the ball game. Oregon with the basketball up by 6. They have it at the top of the key, dribbling towards the right wing. Richardson passes off to Pritchard. Pritchard, top of the key, swings it over at the left wing. And now they pass it over. Oregon with the basketball right now. Dribbling at the left double, working on one-man turnaround jumper. They get it. The fall, difficult shot. They hit it for 2. 61-53 now the score. Shakur juiced in double-double, 17 points, 10 rebounds. Now he just hit the jumper. Memphis with the basketball. They dribble at the top of the key. Now they have it at the left wing. Slides it over towards the right wing. Right wing 3. Memphis off the mark. Battle for the rebound. And that one gets ripped out of Wiseman's hands. Oregon loses control of it. Ball rolls around. What a save. Pritchard. Lob pass over the top. Gets deflected out of bounds. Last touch by the Ducks, they're going to say. So Memphis will get it back. So let's see here. This is a year for, considering that Kentucky game earlier. Yeah, the year of upsets. For sure. Definitely, the year of upsets. I cannot believe that Kentucky lost tonight. That is crazy. Vaughn caring about UConn basketball. Maybe the men's team will make it to the tournament. I'd like that to happen if the men's team was able to make it to the tournament. One of my friends' younger brothers actually attends UConn right now. We have a whistle and a foul as Memphis drove inside. Oregon committed a foul, so we're going to have 2 shots coming up by the Tigers. We have 10:06. 10:06 left to go in the second half. So 10:06 left to go. UConn women basketball. That is the class of women's basketball. So, Precious Achiuwa at the free throw line, shooting from Memphis. They're down by 8. Yeah, UConn baseball. I don't follow UConn baseball. That shot hits the rim short. Actually, they're in the bonus. That was only 1 free throw. Gets rebounded by the Ducks. So Oregon with the basketball as they missed their shot at the 1-and-1 bonus. Oregon takes it past the half-court logo. 61-53, 9:50 left to go here in a second. As they dribble drive to the rim, they put up the shot. That one rolls up and in. They get fouled as well. Oregon goes to the line to shoot the and 1. They're back up by double-digit points. What a finish to the hole right there. On that feed over to Francis Okoro. Alright, so there you go, Elite Clan. How old are you, dude? How old are you? Francis Okoro shooting the and 1 to see if he can convert on the 3-point play. This shot is up, and this one is no good off the mark. Battle for the rebound. That one tips up in the air, goes out of bounds. Ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by the Ducks, so Memphis will get it back. Thoughts there? All depends on your age. So that all depends on your age. Don't really want to see you on Maury or Steve Wilco someday, dude. 9:40 left to go here in the game. Memphis, dribble drive, left baseline, underneath the basket. They put up the shot. That one is up. No good. Rolls around the rim, but we do have a foul committed by Oregon. So Memphis down by 10. They're going to the line, though, to shoot some shots. You are 17. Oof, that is not good there, man. Now you're gonna be a father. So that is unfortunate, dude. That is unfortunate. That is too early. You need to start making money as soon as possible. Start making money. That is my advice to you. Start making money to support. As that ball is a miss in the bonus at the free throw line. Memphis got it back, ripped out. We're gonna see who touched that. Who touched that? They're gonna say it's Oregon's ball. Wow. Memphis is just being out-physicaled in this game right now. Man, off the boards, Oregon giving it all 110% with these rebounds right now. Snatching that one, and they force Oregon to get it out of bounds. I mean, Memphis to go out of bounds. Memphis now playing defense. Oregon with the ball. Open. He's open. He's just going to hold the ball, though. Puts it into the hands of Pritchard. Pritchard at the left wing perimeter, working on one man. Now puts it back into the hands of Richardson. Richardson now for Oregon. And now they go dribble drive into the lane. Oregon missed that shot, but they do get fouled on the play. So foul on the play here. Ducks are going to shoot 2 at the line. So shots coming up at the free throw line for the Ducks right now. First shot here by Will Richardson at the free throw line. This one's up. This one is through. Yeah, it's kind of nasty right there, so I'm just going to push that out. Second shot here at the free throw line. That one's up. That one is through as well. Keep it PG, guys. Keep it PG. Sports community. We're trying to build it right now. 65-53. Memphis down by 12. The largest deficit, tied for the largest deficit in the game right now. They swing it out towards the top of the key. I'll be doing an NBA game tomorrow, by the way, guys. So, NBA has more of an adult audience, so I'll be looking forward to that one. As they go, bounce pass inside, and they get fouled on the play with 8:55 left to go. So 8:55 left to go in the ball game. If you guys enjoy what I do, hit those thumbs up here. Down below, hit those subscribe buttons as well, as I call play-by-play here, basketball action on the stream. Memphis will be shooting shots here at the free throw line with number 11, Lester Quinones. First shot by Quinones. He has 13. That one is good. 65-54 now. The score with the Memphis make at the free throw line. Anthony Mathis with 4 fouls. He checks out of the game at the moment for the Ducks. Yeah, keep it good, Grayson, okay? No bad language in the chat here, okay, guys? Second shot at the free throw line. That one is up and through as well. Hey, no problem, dude. No problem, dude. He is back right now. No problem, man. Second shot's good. It's a 10-point game. Oregon with the basketball. They dribble at the top of the key. They put the ball into the hands of Richardson right now at the left wing. Dribbling for the Ducks. He has it. Dribbling now at the top of the key. Now at the left wing. Bounce pass. Left elbow for the Ducks now. With 8:34 left to go, they sling it back outside at the right corner for Adderson Patterson. Puts up a shot right baseline jumper. That one no good. Rebounded by Memphis. Memphis with the basketball, as they will have it at the left wing perimeter. Swings it back outside at the right baseline. Back to the right wing three. They are missing that one. No good. Offensive rebound on Memphis. Pulling it up. We have a whistle and a foul on the play, as Oregon committed the foul. 2 shots coming up at the line. Let's see here. Top 5 picks in the draft. I'm going to say Cole Anthony will be number 1. And then number 2, I'm going to say James Wiseman. Those two will probably go 1, 2. I'll have to check out to see who else will be top 5. Maybe Cassius Winston will be top 5 for Michigan State. I have to check out like a lot of the young players to see who they have. First shot at the free throw line. Maybe even Tyrese Maxey could get top 5 too. So first one goes down at the free throw line. 65-56. The more players like I call throughout the season, because there's so many freshmen there, that will be like one and done this year too. And then we'll have seniors too for some of these teams, and like juniors and stuff like that. That shot no good, and it gets tipped out of bounds. Oregon missed the shot. Last touch by the Ducks, so Memphis will get it back. Actually, they hit both of the shots at the free throw line. 65-47 is the score. Yeah. Little man knows sports. They were just up by 12 points. We'll see, though, how this will go. James Wiseman sitting on the bench here at the moment. Not his game tonight. Here's Oregon. We'll get the basketball right back. Welcome in, Little Man Knows Sports, my man. Thanks so much for joining me back here on the channel. Memphis with a pass into the key. They go, and they lay it up and in for 2. So 65-59 now the score. There you go. Tom Brady going to be the number 1 draft pick. Yeah, in the dreams. They swing it back outside. Top of the key 3, and that one's off the mark. I'll have like a clearer picture of that. Probably like February or so with a draft pick. Says Memphis with a full court outlet pass. They lay it up and in for 2 right there. Quinones having a big game. They're coming from behind. This is only a 4-point game. They were down by 12 a couple moments ago. Oregon with the basketball at the left baseline. Players fighting for it underneath. Here we have whistles all over the place. We're going to see what this call is. Tie ball possession. It'll go to Memphis. Memphis basketball coming up in a 4-point ball game. 7:22 left to go in the game. Thank you guys so much for being a part here of the channel. Hit those thumbs up down below. Hit that subscribe button as well, as I call play-by-play here basketball action. Hey, little man, yeah, there you go. So 7:22 left to go in this game. 7:22. Yeah, so little man knows sports. I'm gonna post in a link here. Feel free to check out that link. I'm on a site called Sportscaster too. And whoever else is in the chat, feel free to check out that link I just put in the chat for you guys. I'm on Sportscaster too. Check out that link. Little man knows sports. I'd highly recommend it, dude. My man, if you're into like play-by-play stuff and all those things, I definitely recommend doing Sportscaster. If you get like in the top 10 each week for Sportscaster, you get like money each week. So that's what I've been doing here. I'm on Sportscaster as well. Oh wow, sorry to hear that, Ryan. His power flickered right now. Sorry to hear that. Well, the source here is good. The source here is good as far as my power. So right now we're just on the commercial break. Yeah, I haven't watched a full game with Cole Anthony just yet. So I'll see throughout the season. I'm sure I'll be covering North Carolina a lot. There's so many players here that I'll be covering throughout the season. Got some close games going on right now. Number 20 Washington only winning against Mount St. Mary's 53-46. That is it. Got some games that were blowouts too as well. Gonzaga beating North Dakota 97-66. How much money do I make since I'm like in the top 10 every week on Sportscaster? It's like it tells you the amount on Sportscaster. So my name on Sportscaster is the Sports Dish, but I'm actually number 3 right now. So there's something called a leaderboard. Little Man Knows Sports. Check out the leaderboard, and then you can see what those totals are. But you range anywhere from they do weekly standings. If you place in the top 10, it's pretty easy to get in the top 10 if you're like consistent too with it. If you like do like a stream like every day or so and are consistent, you can get like for the week you can earn up from anywhere from $25 to $100. Usually it's tougher to get because a lot of the people at the top or so, a lot of the people at the top of Sportscaster, they do like a ton of streams there. Like some of the people I can't keep up to because I work a full-time job or so, and they stream at like when I'm on my lunch break at work. So right now we're just on the commercial break, everybody. Thank you guys so much for being a part here. Hit those thumbs up if you're new. We're 1 like away from 15, so let's do that before we sign off in the video. 65-61 the score. 7:22 left to go here in the game right now. But yeah, I'm definitely going to check out Cole Anthony this season when North Carolina comes on the national stage to see what he's like. We're back to action. Memphis with the ball down by 4. They've been down by 12 points at one stage of the game. Memphis with 7:05 left to go in the ball game. They have it at the left wing perimeter into the hands of Damian Bowe. Bowe passes right wing 3. They take it from deep. No good. Battle for the rebound. Oregon had it in their hands, and the ball goes out of bounds. Ball goes out of bounds. Touched by Oregon. So Memphis will get this one back on the rebound. Thank you guys so much for the 15+ likes. Let's get this to 20+ tonight. Thoughts on KSI versus Logan Paul? I did not watch that. I did not watch that fight. That shot no good on the brick 3 by Memphis. Gets rebounded by the Ducks. 6:50 left to go in the ball game. Oregon takes it past the half-court logo. They have it at the top of the key. Swings it over to the right wing into the hands of Will Richardson. Passes it. Top of the key now to Pritchard. Pritchard with the basketball sliding to his left. Hands that one off into the hands of Richardson. Back outside to Pritchard. Pritchard left wing for Oregon. Dribbling the basketball. Working on one man at the moment. He takes a 3 left wing. Now in an air ball. Gets rebounded by... Oh, offensive rebound. Put up and in right there at the shot clock horn. Number 33, Francis Okoro gets it to fall. 67-61 the score. Memphis with the basketball right now. What a game between these two teams here tonight. What a game between these two teams right now at the moment. Memphis down by 6. They dribble at the top of the key. Now dribbling at their left wing perimeter. This ball into the hands of Damian Bowe. Damian Bowe moving over to the right elbow. Nice feed underneath the basket. That shot rejected by the rim. Second one put up, and that is a shot clock violation committed by Memphis. So Oregon will get the basketball right back. 5:54 left to go in the ballgame. Vaughn thinking that Baylor's... Yeah, I think that Baylor's women's basketball team is good, too. I think they're, like, top 10, Vaughn. I don't pay attention to that much women's basketball, but I believe they're top 10. Them, UConn are top 10, I believe. We're back to action here. Oh, awesome. Oregon's women's team is super good. That's good to hear, too. Ducks with the basketball at the right wing perimeter, dribbling. top of the key now for Oregon, as they will keep it at the top of the key. Now they make their move inside into the key now. The little floater off the backboard, no good. They get an offensive rebound. They'll set it up again. Pritchard swings it over left corner. They take the open three. This one off the mark, no good. Rebounded by Precious Achiuwa here for the Tigers. Memphis with the basketball. They go fast-paced. Swings it over left corner three. He is open. It is off the mark. A miss, though, by Quinones. We do have a foul here underneath the basket. We got 5:16 left to go. Foul here underneath the basket committed by the Ducks. Yeah, I did not watch that fight, guys. Usually a lot of the fights and stuff like that happen for MMA, I just don't pay attention to that stuff. I'm not really into MMA. First shot goes down at the free throw line by the Tigers. 67-62 is the score. Second shot coming up at the free throw line here by Memphis in just a moment. Thank you guys so much for watching tonight. I appreciate it. That shot goes down at the line. It's a 4-point game once again. 67-63. Memphis has been making most of their opportunities tonight on the free throw line. They're 17 for 20 tonight at the line. That's a really good mark. 10-2 run by the Tigers, 2 in the last 4 minutes and 10 seconds. Oregon with the basketball takes it past the half-court logo. Passes over to Pritchard. At the left wing perimeter now. He dribbles at the top of the key. Pritchard. Drilling at the left wing. Still with the basketball for Peyton Pritchard for Oregon. Under 5 left to go. Takes a 3. And Pritchard connects. He drains it. And Oregon leads by 7. 70-63. Peyton Pritchard with 7. Finally, his first 3-point shot of the night. Memphis with the basketball right now, as they will call a timeout on the court. 4:42 left to go in the ball game. Timeout called by Penny Hardaway on the court here at the moment. If you guys enjoy what I do, hit those thumbs up here. We're four likes away from 20 on the channel tonight. Hit those subscribe buttons as well. We're getting close to the 500 subs here. I'll be back for basketball action, calling play-by-play tomorrow night. Houston Rockets will be hosting the LA Clippers. Should be a great game. So let's see here. Back to the chat once again. Yeah, I don't pay attention to MMA at all with that content. Von's saying here, though, Friday going to be a big day for him. That's awesome, dude. Oh, yeah, you're moving, dude. Best of luck, man. Best of luck to Vaughn. He will be moving to his new home, so that will be interesting for you, Vaughn, and be interesting to see if you keep at the same school district or if you'll be in a different school district there. I know you enjoy your woodworking class, though, so that's one of your favorite classes, so hopefully you can still be at the big school, good school district for you, but that will be definitely a big day on Friday. Best of luck to you, as we're back to action now on the stream. 4:35 left to go in the ball game. Memphis pulls up the jumper, left baseline, no good. Rebounded, though, offensive board by Memphis. They put up the shot, that one no good. Tipped off the glass, no good, and tipped off another time, no good, only to have Wiseman jam it down over the big city with his 2 hands. 70-65 the score. Memphis still alive, down by 5. James Wiseman with 7. He's got 11 boards in this game. Oregon with a shot. That one no good. We got a foul committed underneath here by the Tigers. That one from Memphis. So we'll see if it's a shooting foul coming up. Next few streams. That one will be tomorrow for the NBA. Clippers against Rockets. And then Friday, I'll be doing the game on Friday. I know that. I think it's Grizzlies against Jazz that I'll be able to have on Friday. I can only do like the games that go on ESPN, that's national, because I don't have like the pay-per-view stuff like NBA TV or any of that stuff. So I know that I'll be having a game on Wednesday and Friday for you guys for this week. First free throw no good by Oregon. Second one, that one was through, as it was good. Hey, no problem there. There you go. Ryan with a nice meme on the chat. As it's a 6-point game. 4 minutes left to go in action. Memphis dribble drive. They pass it to Wiseman. Wiseman jumper. He is on fire right there. As he slices that one home for 2. And a jumper at the free throw circle. Nothing but net. 71-67. Oregon with the ball. Pritchard hands it over into the hands of Patterson. Patterson back over to Pritchard. Pritchard guarded by 1. 3:40 left to go in the ball game. 4-point lead by the Ducks. Pritchard, spin move at the left baseline, feeds it over to Richardson, back outside at the right wing. Richardson with the basketball, takes a 3 at the right wing. This one's up. Richardson connects, hits it for the 3 ball, and the Ducks are up by 7 now, 74-67. Richardson in double-digit points. Timeout on the court here by Penny Hardaway. 3:23 left to go in the ball game. Yeah, indeed, Clutch. So Memphis is taking that risk, though, with James Wiseman being ineligible when the NCAA stated that he's ineligible. There could be stuff that goes down with that if they do find out that that did happen with a booster bribe of $11,500 there. It could mean punishment. It could possibly mean no NCAA tournament at all for Memphis this season. So that is a risky one for Memphis, especially on people that bet on Memphis winning the title too. People that have already bet at casinos or so for Memphis to win the title, they might not even be eligible for the titles. But yeah, there could be a bunch of stuff that happens. Right now we're on commercial break, guys. If you enjoy the content here, feel free to hit those thumbs up down below. Hit that subscribe button as well. We're almost to 500 subs here. We've been on YouTube for about 10 months, almost at 500 subs. So we have 3 minutes and 23 seconds left to go in the ball game tonight. But yeah, there could be... It's a huge risk there with James Wiseman. There could be stuff that goes down, possibly an NCAA tournament ban, whatever the NCAA committee sees that fits. If he is, if this does stand with that, he does get ineligible and then suspended after that or so. Could possibly be a tournament ban, vacated wins possibly, maybe there, a suspension for Penny Hardaway, maybe that one too, or even like a scholarship reduction as well. Yeah, they're right now losing by 7. It's all about the final outcome of the game, but they would just get this vacated anyway. That would be like a vacation, like vacated wins like UConn in those terrible seasons with Kevin Ollie after they won that 2014 title. They were terrible. I think like 2016 they were awful with Kevin Ollie as the head coach. So I'm going to take a look at the leading scores right now for you guys since we're on this commercial break. Shakar Houston, the transfer from UNLV, he's got 17 tonight alongside 10 rebounds in this game. Anthony Mathis with 12 tonight for the Ducks. Peyton Pritchard with 7.6 assists in this game right now. I wouldn't go that far there, Kyron. Wouldn't go that far. It's not even James Wiseman. He didn't even know about the booster, too. It was Penny Hardaway to his family. 16 points by Lester Quinones leading the way in scoring. And then James Wiseman has 9 points alongside 11 rebounds so far tonight. So we are back to action here in the game. James Wiseman with all 9 points here in the second half. 6 rebounds in the second half. First half, he had 2 fouls in 5 minutes. We're gonna go right back into this game here in just a moment, everybody. Thank you guys so much for being a part here of the channel. 74-67 the score. Oregon will get the ball in the inbound. Ducks have it, as they have it at the right wing perimeter for the Ducks dribbling. They are up by 7. He passed this one into the hands of Pritchard. Experience has been the big key for Oregon to lead throughout basically the entirety of this one, 99%. But that dish inside gets stolen away inside the key by Memphis. Memphis with the ball off the bad pass by Oregon in the key. They take it past the half-court logo, set up the offense at the top of the key. This is Damian Bowe right now, dribbling at the right baseline. Underneath, he's going to go with a little hook shot, no good, but there's the jam two-hander to help out a teammate. It is Wiseman once again. He's got double-digit points tonight in double-double mode. 11 points, 11 rebounds. James Wiseman with 11 points here in the second half. Oregon up by 5. 2:25 left to go in this game tonight. Thank you guys so much for joining me. If you do enjoy my video, hit those thumbs up down below. Hit the subscribe button as well. Oregon, left side baseline. They bounce past it. That one is a turnover. Nobody was there at the left wing perimeter, and Oregon, with a mental lapse, turns it over. Ouch. Ouch there. So Memphis will get the ball here back on the inbound. We're almost at 20 likes here on the channel. Let's get me there if we can tonight. That'd be awesome, guys, if you could. You'd totally make my night if you could do that. 2:17 left to go in the ball game right now. James Wiseman, 11 points, 12 boards. Memphis inbounds this basketball. They have it in the backcourt. They take it past the right side of the timeline. Memphis hands this one over. Wiseman passes left wing perimeter into the hands of Quinones. Quinones dribbling left baseline underneath the basket. Shoots it back outside. Wiseman, a 3 left wing. No good off the mark. Rebounded by Pritchard of the Ducks. Oregon here are up by 5 with 1:50 left to go in the ball game. They pass it to the left wing perimeter for the Oregon Ducks right now. As that is number 5. That is the injured player from early on, Chris Duarte, who started out the second half. He is in the game right now. So Chris Duarte in the game. Timeout called by Dana Altman of the Ducks. 1:41 left to go. 74-69 the score. Did I take woodworking classes in high school, Vaughn is saying here. I took them in middle school, Vaughn. So I took that when I was in middle school. They had woodworking. But when I was in high school, you could do that if you were part of the vocational program. But I wasn't part of the vocational program back in high school. Patrick saying here, Wiseman looking like a top 5 pick already. Yeah, it is impressive how he's been able to take control of this second half here and drop a double-double just like that. Alright, 1:41 left to go in the game. Much needed timeout for Dana Altman as the Ducks are up by 5 points. Thank you guys so much for joining me on the channel tonight. I'll be back tomorrow. 7:30 Eastern time, I think, with Clippers versus Rockets tomorrow. Oregon to inbound this basketball, as they do. And the Ducks have it with 1:35 in the clock. Peyton Pritchard with the ball in his hands, dribbling at the left wing perimeter now for the Ducks. He takes a 3, this one deep. Oh, he drains it. Pritchard tickles the twine from the outside. He hits the triple, and Pritchard's got double-digit points. He's at 10 tonight. 77-69. As Memphis has the ball at the right wing, they pass it over Wiseman. A 3 at the free throw circle. That one is a shot clock violation. Got blocked by Oregon as Wiseman tried to take the jumper with 1:17 left to go on the clock. Ouch. This one looks like it's in Oregon's full control now, unless Memphis can get a turnover and keep on forcing them. Too little time in the game right now. 1:17 left to go in the game. That 3 ball at the left wing by Peyton Pritchard might have iced it though. And Pritchard, great defense on Wiseman too, right at the shot clock violation. So that's the first turnover of the second half by Memphis. Turnover number 1, and it happens with 1:17. Oregon with the basketball. They dribble, bounce pass inside, baseline jumper. Oh, what a block by Memphis. We do have a shooting foul though. That's a block on the play by the Tigers. So Wiseman committed the blocking foul. We should have 2 shots coming up at the line here by Oregon. This should be number 22 at the free throw line for the Ducks. As he got that bounce pass left baseline inside. Yeah, Wiseman with a blocking foul underneath. Addison Patterson shooting 2 here at the line. They're going to commit it. Actually, they're going to commit the foul on Damian Bowe. So Damian Bowe picks up his 4th foul. So it's not on Wiseman, it's on Bowe. First shot. That one is a miss by Oregon at the line. Yeah, it's still like way too early in the season right now. 1:01 left to go in the game. 77-69 the score. This one not looking too good for Memphis though. Thank you guys so much for joining me on the channel. Hit those thumbs up if you're new to the channel. Hit that subscribe button as well. As that shot's up by Oregon. That one is good. 78-69. This one looks like it's most likely over at this chance. Memphis needs a 3. Wiseman lost the ball at the free throw circle, but Oregon committed the reach-in on the play. So Memphis in the bonus right now. They'll be shooting the 1-and-1 at the line. Or they'll be shooting 2 actually. They are in the double bonus now. It's that as that graphic gets updated to the double bonus. First shot, that one is a miss at the free throw line by Wiseman. You gotta hit the freebies though when you're gonna be a top 5 pick this season. Need to hit the free throws. That is something that Tyler Hero excelled at for Kentucky last season, even though he got picked up at 13 in the draft. He led all players last year in college basketball with his 94% free throw shooting. That shot up and through by Wiseman, 1 for 2 at the line on that trip. It's 78-70. Oregon with the ball, under a minute left to go. 52 seconds as Pritchard dribbles this one past the logo. Double team, they're going to have to pass it off. They do. They pass it into the key. That one almost stolen. Oregon gets it back. They force up the shot. They're fouled. 2 shots coming up at the line by the Ducks. 44 seconds remaining. Hey, thanks so much, Clutch. I appreciate it, man. Yeah, so I should be back tomorrow for you guys. 7:30. Rockets playing against the Clippers. That one should be a good game. Shakar Houston has 17. He is at the line shooting 2 in the double bonus for Oregon. First shot by Houston. This one hits the front part of the iron. No good. What a statement game, though, for Oregon to come in. I know they were favored by 5, but still, Shakur Houston, this guy is got to be looked at to be somebody who is making an impact, this transfer player for the Oregon Ducks. Second shot, he misses that one, though. Rebounded by Memphis. Too late, too little. We'll see. Too little, too late in this game. Memphis with 36 on the clock. Dribbling right baseline underneath the basket. Too much dribbling. They pass it off. And that one goes out of bounds. Bad feed over to his teammate. And Memphis with Boogie Ellis will let it go. Out of bounds at the left corner of the perimeter. So Oregon will get this ball back. 33.6 left to go in the game tonight. And Oregon pushing tempo past the court in the double team right now. Peyton Pritchard with the ball in his hands gets fouled. 28.5 left to go. He gets fouled, stops the clock. He'll be shooting 2 at the line. What do I wear to woodworking? Usually I wore like a pair of jeans and like a kind of like a shirt that I didn't want to get ruined, Vaughn. I wear like a lot of white t-shirts from time to time too. I like the nice comfy white t-shirts too, and I have so many of them that I wear them like outside to go to when I work in like the summer heat and stuff like that. Damian Bowe fouled out. He scored 11 points tonight for the Memphis Tigers. This one looks like it's going to be in Oregon's reach tonight, guys. Peyton Pritchard at the free throw line. What a game by him. Didn't score the 20 points that people were hoping for earlier, but he's got 10 right now. Make it 11. Peyton Pritchard with 11 points tonight. 79-70. He's got 7 assists in this ball game, too. Peyton Pritchard this season coming into this game averaging 7 assists per game, and he's got that total tonight. Second shot, Pritchard. Putting it back to a double-digit lead. This one is all but over. Memphis with the basketball. 25 seconds off the clock. And they dribble now. Nice spin move inside. They feed it over to Wiseman. Wiseman banks it home up and in off the backboard for 2. It's 80-72. 18 seconds remaining. Penny Hardaway and his team won't quit, though, as they take a timeout. Hey, thanks so much, Patrick. I appreciate it, my man. Thank you so much, guys. You guys are welcome anytime to come back here to the channel. I appreciate it. Yeah, so productive stream tonight, so thank you all for making this possible here for a very productive stream that we had tonight. Hopefully we'll pick it up once again tomorrow. So basketball tomorrow, Thursday night football over my football channel on Thursday. And I think Friday I have a basketball game for you guys as well. It's supposed to get cold where I am. It's supposed to drop to like 18 degrees tonight in Mass. It was like 60 today, by the way. 60 degrees is supposed to drop to 18, so Memphis will inbound this ball. They're down by 8 points. Or is it, 1 second here. Is it Oregon? Okay, yep. Oregon will inbound it then. Oregon will inbound the ball, and Memphis follows with 17.8. So 17.8 on the clock now as Oregon follows. So shots coming up at the free throw line for the Ducks right now. Oh, wow. So somebody who always wears shorts to woodworking class. Yeah, I bet that the woodworking teacher isn't too impressed with that. Time to get nice and down and dirty in woodworking class. Not really time to wear shorts. First shot by Pritchard at the line. He hits it. It's back to a 9-point game, 81-72. Second shot by Peyton Pritchard for Oregon. This one hits the front part of the iron. No good. Rebound by Memphis. 14 on the clock now. Tigers with the basketball. They pass it over. Jumper Nikki. That one rolls up and through. As that shot is good by Jeffries of the Tigers. It's 81-74. So DJ Jeffries hits the shot for the Memphis Tigers. This Memphis Tigers is loaded with all young talent on it. 3 5-star recruits, 1 4-star recruit on this roster. Headlined by James Wiseman. Tonight he has a double-double at the moment in this game tonight, but only 9.5 seconds left to go. It would be a different case scenario if James Wiseman had not been in with those 2 fouls in the first 5 minutes of the ball game. This could be an entirely different game with Wiseman. tonight. He could have taken over this game if he had stayed clean of those fouls, but that was the problem, as he only saw like limited time on the court in the first half, and then the second half here he bursted for 11 points straight in the second half and 11 or 12 rebounds too. Let's see those totals right now for Wiseman in this game, if he upgraded those at the moment here. I'm just going to take a look. So yeah, James Wiseman, he's got 14 points now and 11 rebounds. 9.5 seconds remaining in the ball game. Yep, Vaughn, you should always wear pants to woodworking class. I bet that the teacher hates that when the kid wears shorts. 9.5 seconds left to go in the ball game. It's a 7-point lead by Oregon. Peyton Pritchard with a big three down the stretch with 1:25 in the clock. That was the one that iced it. They get the inbound, and Pritchard gets fouled with 8.6 on the clock. So he'll go back to the free throw line to shoot some more shots here for Oregon. .6 left to go on the clock. Oregon has been in control of this game for quite a while here. They've been trying to close it out for the past 2 minutes or so. First shot by Pritchard, that was no good. Have to make the free throws for Oregon. And tonight at the free throw line, they are doing not that well tonight. 15 for 27 at the line. That's only good for 56%. Second shot by Pritchard, that one goes down though. It's 82-74. 8-point game. Memphis with the basketball. They dribble drive inside, dish it back outside. Right wing perimeter step back at the horn. That one no good, and that's the ball game. Thank you guys so much for joining me on the channel tonight. Before you sign out, feel free to hit those thumbs up down below. Hit those subscribe buttons, as well as I call play-by-play here, basketball action on the channel Behind the Arc Basketball over on YouTube. I should be back tomorrow night. I got the Rockets versus the Clippers, 7:30 p.m. Eastern time with that game. And I'll be streaming. I should be back with another game as well on Friday. So 2 games for later this week, Wednesday and Friday, for basketball. Thank you guys so much for joining me, as we have been calling play-by-play of this game. But what a game here. Oregon with a statement win against ranked number 13 Memphis, number 14 Oregon Ducks get a W. Experience mattered, and Peyton Pritchard with a great game in this one, as he got 7 assists in this one. Hey, thanks so much, Patrick. I appreciate it for being a part here on the channel. Thank you guys so much for making the sports community possible here on Behind the Arc Basketball. Same as you, Vaughn. Thanks so much, and best of luck, Vaughn, to your move in a couple of days on Friday, man. Best of luck there. If you guys haven't done so already, hit those thumbs up. Gonna sign off right now. Enjoy the rest of your night, everybody, as this is Behind the Arc Basketball on YouTube. Thank you so much, and enjoy the rest of your night.